Hello, hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. How's it going? How's everyone doing? We are back again because your girl is tired. So today is going to be a very chill stream. We have some Powerwash simulator happening. So if you are OCD, then you're going to like this one. It's very satisfying. So we're going to be doing some Powerwash simulator, and we're also kind of doubling this as a pseudo AMA, just chatting kind of stream. So go ahead, ask me anything. As long as it doesn't dox me, I will answer it. Oh, thank you, Jeremy. That's lovely. Hide from myself so I can actually see chat. Okay, beauty. Right, just a quick announcement. What I've also done is I spent some time on the merch shop today, and I added new posters and new mouse pads, which include new sizes, and it also includes a more wide range of where things ship from. So I know that certain products only ship from certain regions. So if there's a product that only ships from the US, but you are in the UK or Germany or somewhere, then the shipping cost kind of got a little hefty. So I'm doing my best to try to make sure that there is a wide range of places that things ship from so that I can keep everything as cheap as possible for everybody. So I played around with that a little bit today, but as I mentioned in my Discord, and I'll mention here as well, if anybody has any special requests, let me know. Just tell me what art piece is your favorite, what product you want it on, and what region it should be shipping from so I can keep it nice and cheap for you. Okay, is that it? Is that it? Am I done talking?
I hope so.
Wow. All right, let's get to cleaning.
What are you doing up there, Jeremy? You should let Amethyst polish the cock.
I'm sorry.
Hi, Shay. How are you, dear? I hope you're well. All right.
Amethyst, we're just gonna cock block my stream. Thank you.
Amethyst,
What a fist.
come here.
Beautiful. Why is it all wonky? It's not very excited.
It's flaccid.
Why not?
That's flaccid? Damn, a shower, not a grower.
Exactly, to do the shower.
I'll start around
Fine,
back then.
Fine, you know what? There you go, this bitch has girth.
Girth? Girth is better. Much better. Lovely. Lovely. Oh, I believe that, Shay. My goodness. I've heard that as soon as your kids start, you know, either daycare or school or whatever, that like your kids and therefore you get sick like every 2 weeks. That's just your new reality. Can someone give me a sound check really quick, please? Because I switched games again.
Probably could turn down the game itself a smidge.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
How's that then? Because I don't want, like, that's all anybody hears is shh. It's good background noise, but not over talking.
It's fine.
It's good
Yeah,
now?
I think
Okay.
it's good now.
Okay.
What? Oh, hold on.
It's so satisfying.
Okay, I might be a bit quiet. I just turned myself up a smidge just to see. Okay, that should be better.
Yeah, you're a bit quiet.
Amethyst is just tired of hearing me. She doesn't want me to be heard.
Huh?
Wah, wah, wah.
Exactly.
Nah, she's just old,
Huh?
so she don't hear.
Hey?
What?
What'd you say?
Goddamn whippersnapper.
Damn Gen Z. I saw a video the other day of
Yeah, Grandma, go on.
I saw a video the other day of it was somebody that was millennial and someone that was Gen Z, and they put a wall between them, and they were recording them, and they couldn't see each other, of doing things like, how do you roll down a window, how do you answer the phone, you know, things like this, and they were supposed to make gestures, and it made me feel so old, because I did all the things that the millennials did, like doing the thumb and pinky thing for answering the phone. And the Gen Z was doing like this, the whole hand thing, like they were holding a cell phone. Stop it. Rolling down a window for the millennial was actually making a rolling thing. Like, are you guys old enough that you ever had a
yes,
car?
Amethyst, we are.
Yes.
You had a car, like in the family that had a rolling down window.
Yes, not me personally, but yes, we did have a car.
I did.
I haven't seen one of those since I was really, really young, but I do remember it. And the, whatchamacallits, the cigarette things. Well, there was the lighters first. There were lighters. And it had the ashtray is the word I'm looking for. The ashtray in the car.
Ashtray?
Yeah, my car literally had... the car that had the rolling down the windows literally had the ashtray and cigarette lighter as well. Like, we had one of those old school ones.
Do they even still put them in cars? I haven't had a car that had one in a while.
No, but like also over here, those cars are still more common than fucking Teslas and shit like that.
Well, do you have a lot of older cars in your country then?
Yep.
Oh, I see. It was always my favorite thing whenever I visit home in the U.S. Hi, May. It's been a minute. How are you, dear? Yeah. Seeing the really big cars, and especially like the pickup trucks and stuff, whenever I visit home, because Europe has all these like smaller cars and like very eco-friendly and like not meant for really biggy wide roads and things like that. But then I go home.
Europe is small.
But then I go home and I see all these big pickup trucks and Hummers and stuff like that. It's hysterical. Yes. And the really, really big, wide parking spaces. Ooh, so lovely.
The eco-friendly reminds me, Amethyst, what the fuck did you send me yesterday?
I speak to you?
You specifically did that because of stream.
Eco-friendly. What did I send you?
You showed me like a Google search of how the American toilets are.
It was a meme of fucking. Someone showed a British toilet which has only a little bit of water in, like, you know, the down in part.
The shit shelf.
What do you? No, you have a shit shelf. This was like the. What do you call that? The part.
It's just a bowl.
No, it's not the bowl. It's the part that goes down.
Oh.
Whatever you
Never
call
mind,
that.
just.
But
let's show
there
the
was
back of the tank.
no.
The hole that the shit actually goes down in.
The hole. Okay, we'll call it the hole.
Yeah, it's just. I don't know, the pipe? I don't know.
I don't think that has a specific name, bro.
Okay, whatever it is, there's very, very little water in a British toilet. But an American toilet has several inches of water and takes up like half the bowl. And the meme said something dumb like, do you Americans double your toilets as baths? Or something like that. And it's true. That's something I also noticed between being in a few European countries and America, which I understand the reasoning, because a Google search told me that it was something like, oh, it's to reduce odor and stuff like that. But the splashback? Ooh. Like, I couldn't imagine having balls. Like,
Yeah, I never understood when...
splashback on your
Day.
balls? Like, is that a thing?
I never understood when American people say, like, Poseidon's kiss.
That's what
Yeah.
that
And I'm
is.
like, oh, I understand that is, but, like, I never understood why.
Because
I'm
we have
like,
a lot of
no
water in
matter-
our toilets.
Yeah, I was like, no matter how hard I shit, it doesn't splash back that much.
You have to like power shit and then get that tidal wave coming back on your ass. You get used to it. You gotta just like edge it so that it doesn't kerplunk too hard, you know?
Nah, that's where you just like pucker up like a cigar cutter.
Oh my god. I never really think about it, but that's what it's like being my friend. You will just get random messages out of nowhere. No
Hey, Jeremy,
context.
do you remember the shit shelf? and I'm like, bitch, it's 3 in the morning.
Message from Amethyst at 2 a.m. Do you sit down or stand up when you wipe your ass?
You're still wrong about that.
I am not
But,
wrong.
but no wonder Americans stand up, like you reach into the fucking swimming pool of water. I understand the difference now.
Nah.
You stand up. No, you what? No. Never mind. I I hurt myself in my own confusion.
No, you sit. You sit and you lean to one side. You lift up the butt cheek side of your choice. You do not stand.
Okay, but Amethyst, how big your toilet is that a forklift can fit in there to lift up your butt cheek?
Jeremy is a Pokemon. Do you mind? You are crossing streams.
That's what brothers do.
Are you really a homie unless you cross streams?
Come here, Siege.
I lost my homie.
Ah, yes! I'm crossing the stream with Siege. Let's go!
Bros being bros, okay? You would never know, Amethyst.
Damn it. I want to know what it's like to be a bro.
You gotta get yourself one of those like specialty cups that let women piss while standing.
I mean, not getting too into it, but if you try hard enough, a girl could absolutely pee standing up. You just gotta
I understand
angle it
you
right, and you
can.
gotta grab a couple of things and just kind of give it a, you know? But
Okay,
no.
but this doesn't require you to spread your meat curtains to do so.
I'm done. I'm only 19 minutes into my fucking stream.
That's gonna be a short stream tonight, guys.
That is definitely not suited for TikTok.
Nothing we've talked about so far in the first 20 minutes of stream has been suited for TikTok. We've compared asses to cigar cutters, toilets to fucking bathtubs, women pissing or standing. None of it flies.
So I
Guys
said
cross
to
the stream.
myself, you know what? I'm kind of tired today. You know, let's just have a nice, chill, low energy stream. Something, you know, just kind of nice and chill. We'll make it an AMA stream, and we'll just kind of, you know, talk with chat. It'll be fun. I should
No,
have
the
known
problem
better.
is, Amethyst, Your exhaustion isn't standard just, oh, I'm tired, I don't feel like streaming. Your tiredness right now is like 2 a.m. in the morning type tired, so your brain is all over the fucking place.
Oh, I know that type.
Yes.
Bro, that fucks me up sometimes.
No, I do be like that. Like, I could, if I'm tired enough, I could do like 4 shots and have more cognitive function. I'm so for real.
4 shots of coffee, or a handgun, or like whiskey.
Dealer's choice at this point.
I don't know what's strong. I don't drink, so I don't know. Some
You don't
kind
know
of
what's
alcohol
strong?
that's very strong.
Okay, like
Palinka there.
AK-47 or like that's strong, like, but that won't wake you up though.
No, that would knock me on my ass. I tried 1 sip. I visited Budapest. I tried 1. It wouldn't justify the word sip. First of all, I smelled it, and it smells just like it tastes, which is like paint thinner. I've never tried paint thinner, but I feel like I have now. If you are an alcohol enthusiast, you have not had alcohol until you go to Hungary and get a good quality palinka. That is, that's the no. Mm-mm.
I love the videos where like some Hungarian guy goes out to like whatever I thought I like seen like Spain or something.
Yeah.
And he makes friends with like Spanish people, and goes like, "Hey, have you guys ever like drank like what's your toughest drink of choice and stuff like that?" And he brought palinka, and the Spanish people are like, Bro started hoofing it.
I'll bet. It's paint thinner. You can't convince me otherwise that it's made out of plums or whatever the fuck. No, that's something that you put with paint to get rid of it.
It's not just plums. It can be made out of anything.
Like paint thinner.
I mean, so is like redneck moonshine.
Good point. Good point. The good quality stuff that's made by the true deep south rednecks. Like the real good shit.
Yeah, but over here this is not true deep Hungarian whatever. This is every single grandmother ever. Like, you know that you're in Hungary when like every other like ranch or something has like fruit trees, and you don't see any jar of like
Preserves.
Like preserves or something. Jelly.
yeah.
You go to a nice grandma in Hungary and it's like, oh, that's so nice. You have your own fruits. That's lovely. You must have some nice fruit with your breakfast or something. And she's like, nah.
In a way.
Yes, I do, but not no.
Let me put it closer to the house.
Not in the way that you're thinking. Do I jump?
Ah. Okay.
Okay. Can confirm, can't parkour in any game I play.
Amethyst, polish the cock.
Excuse me?
There is a fucking chicken up the roof.
I will take it upon myself to polish the cock. I have to get to it first.
Sage, what is this? Like some weather, whatever?
Yeah, it's a weather vane.
Weather vane.
That.
It points to whichever way the wind is winding.
Wind is winding.
The cock looks pretty clean to me. Do I have to go on the other
The
side?
other side.
Go down here. Nope.
That's a pretty clean cock.
Damn it.
Thank you, madam.
Whoa, bro. Nice cock.
That's the highest compliment a guy can ever get.
That his dick is clean?
Damn, bro.
No.
Nice cock. Slaps it like a door stopper and watch it go doing.
No,
No,
I
when your
can't
bro
get
says it.
Joker. Polish the chicken. Okay, I'm trying. How am I supposed to get to it? I fall.
You just...
You use that big shit and put it on in front of the house.
Or, you know, you could just, like, walk. There you go.
How did you do that? I was trying to... Oh, I am on top of it. Okay.
There you go.
Now don't fall.
Amethyst is on
Now
the
just
car.
tap.
Tap. Tap it. Tap
Don't
it.
tap to the right.
No, I pushed her down.
No! It pushed me down. I hate you. Wash your own cock.
I do. I take very good care of myself, thank you very much.
Do you get on all the nooks and crannies? Oh, never mind, you're American. You don't have nooks and crannies.
I just take the sumo stance when I get down and busy there.
Thank you. That put a visual in my head that I'm going to have nightmares about now. Thank you.
I'm gonna dunk my balls in some nair to make them nice and shiny.
When you have that first date and you really want it to go well, you're tired of being alone, so you really, really want this one to work.
It's time to pull out the like edible cleaners. Make it taste like fucking vanilla or something.
Now what you do is you have a lot of really fruity lemonades. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Pineapple.
Nah. Pineapple is for rookies. Really, really fruity lemonade, and then let it go through you a little bit. Listen to mommy. Listen. I'm telling you.
Where do you know this information when you haven't seen a guy in like, I don't know. I don't want to assume, but like in 40 years.
40? Damn. I haven't seen a guy since I was a glint in my dad's eye.
I mean, it's pretty accurate, no?
Nah, you just get like one of those like big titty goth girls and just drink a bunch of Monster.
When you get that second-hand caffeine hit.
Exactly.
I gave a blowjob about 20 minutes ago. I feel pretty great. I feel like I can run a marathon right now.
I have me a Monster Java from a secondary source. By
I don't know, drink a lot of soda water and make your cum fizzy.
Make it carbonated. Give it that little bit of a bite.
Put that shit in a goddamn soda stream.
Yeah.
Bro, you know how fucking that would hurt coming out?
I bet it would burn.
It being fizzy.
Yikes.
It'd be like that type of burn that you'd get whenever you have like a hair there, you know, and it's just like you can't get it out yet, so it's just kind of there flopping around and like irritating the shit out of it.
Wait, I'm sorry. That's a thing?
Yes.
That's a thing?
Well, how else do you think people discovered sounding? Like,
Yikes. Hi, Lucius. Welcome to whatever this is.
Your oldness.
Ah, yes. Your oldness.
And what is the cock is not clean? What the fuck?
I cleaned it beautifully.
It's not clean.
Oh, wait, no,
Alphabet
hang
is
on. There's a little
fucking
bit on his
fucked.
feathers. Hang on, wait. I got this.
Amethyst,
Cocktail.
this part is full rusty.
It's rusty. Oops. I left it a little
I haven't
rusty.
had enough use.
No wonder you tended to it.
Uh-huh.
I fixed it. Fuck you.
Thanks for cleaning my cock properly.
Well, you don't know how to clearly take care of that. You don't know the stance to take. You don't know the heartbeat as you get near the seam of the sack with the razor.
I think I would opt in for the Nair. I'd even opt in for the wax at that point.
No, you don't wax the balls.
You don't wax the balls?
That would be a different level of pain, Chief. You can feel it. You think waxing hurts on the balls? You feel each individual strand of hair under the sack, it feels like, getting yanked and pulled and just awful.
Why does it sound like you have experience? Have you waxed your balls, bro?
I've tried all forms of self-care, okay?
You've tried waxing your balls?
Yes, I'm trying to figure out how to be efficient because shaving your balls and ass sucks ass.
Dude, you're brave. I could never.
I could never. I imagine that that's a worse pain than fucking childbearing.
Okay, Jeremy, I say this too as guy to guy. Waxing your balls is significantly worse than getting icy hot on your cock.
Why does it sound like you have experience in that? Have you ever sprained your dick and put icy accident? Okay.
It was an accident because okay, here's how it was an accident.
Wait, no. Help me. What's an icy hot?
Oh, icy hot is an ointment that you typically put on a spot that you sprained or something, and it heats up the skin and then makes it super hot to like try and
okay.
It literally feels like hot and cold at the same time.
No, I know now. I just didn't know the English term for it. Okay, I'm up.
Okay, now story time. Go on.
Story time with Siege. So, in high school, taking the required PE class, it was mile run day. Everyone hates the mile run. They suck ass. They're awful.
Yeah.
And your boy, it's first thing in the morning. This was second period for me. I don't drink a lot of water in the mornings, okay? I don't drink much of anything in the mornings. I don't eat. I don't do anything. So I've had nothing. I am dehydrated as shit, okay?
Right.
And for some reason, I had that mid-morning burst of energy right at the start of the mile run to where I, for some reason, fit across the track and pretty much instantly did a goddamn Charlie horse in my leg.
Uh-huh.
That's its own version of agony, but so the teachers though are allowed to have icy hot. Like, we have Bargain brand icy hot they can use for students.
Right.
And so the teacher though, rather than watching or anything like this, just like go to the locker room, put it on there, sit for a couple of minutes, and then come back. And I, being in my teenage boy genius, did not put a glove on when I applied icy hot. All right, so it's just on bare hand, and I'm rubbing my leg, right? And as soon as I'm done, I'm like, you know what? I have to wash my hands anyway. Let me go piss first. And proceeded to, and no, I didn't just use one hand to apply the ice. I used both hands.
Yeah.
So when I went to, whip it out to go piss, I then proceeded to, full fist that shit as I aimed it and just surround my cock in icy hot.
Oh my god. And then?
I did not come back to class in a few minutes. I was out for like 30. The temptation to just dunk my dick in a public school toilet bowl was immense. It was that bad.
Jesus Christ.
I was willing to get myself all types of like STIs for doing that. Just to like relieve myself of the pain.
I cannot even imagine. They have condoms like that, though, that have that icy hot tingle.
Not icy hot. It's a desensitization, like, ointment.
Yes, but they have the icy hot kind also.
I have not seen those. That must be for the masochists.
See.
Dude, that must feel like how like religious people say that you go to eternal damnation or something like that. Yeah, that's what I imagine.
Is that your own flavor of hell?
So, crank up what it's like to drink water after brushing your teeth to like 100 out of 10, and then also have spicy food immediately afterwards.
No.
That hellfire in your mouth, it's that, but significantly worse.
Bro.
Bro, my tip was fall off.
I cannot
I don't think my
even
balls
imagine.
have ever sweat so much in their fucking life. Okay.
I couldn't.
Been on a marathon before with one of my partners. Okay.
Jesus. I've had full body hair removal, like laser hair removal, which is its own level of pain. Now, at this point, like, you go, like, you start, like, once a month, you go, and then you slowly get, like, your appointments go further and further apart from each other. And every time, the laser gets stronger and stronger as your hair gets more and more fine. They need a stronger level of laser every time to keep up with it. Every time I went there, I had a different girl, so I'm pretty sure more women have seen me naked than men at this point. But
And he wasn't interested either.
I do tell you, I gotta say, now, not being TMI or anything, but other than my eyebrows, my eyelashes, and the hair on my head, I have nothing. Nothing. So that implies that I have had everything done with laser, right? And ooh, when I tell you, you have to lay there all sprawled out and some bitch comes at you, zap frying your kitty cat. Ooh, man, that hurts. And it's always so funny because they always try to, like, talk to you in the meantime. Oh, 100% worth it. 5,000% worth it. It hurts, yes, but, like, bro, I haven't shaved in, like, a year. Like, it's amazing. Like, I will get the occasional baby hair at worst on my legs. Just
Is it
not
like going
having...
to the dentist? Like, how they reach into your mouth and then starts a conversation? Is it like the same? They like put a hand in there and like, so how was your day? Hmm?
This girl could have used me as a puppet, but she's trying to have casual conversation with me.
Okay, I understand now.
But no, it's 100% worth it. It's expensive, but so are razors, is what I'm saying. Like, let's see. I forget about, it was like 200 pounds or so, 200 plus pounds. British pounds per session, and I've had like 14 sessions, so however much that is. But you know, that versus how much you spend on razors, which is like so fucking expensive, it eventually pays for itself anyway. Like in the summertime, I never have to worry about shaving my legs in the summertime. If a guy ever gave me a second look, I wouldn't have to worry about shaving my cooter. Like, it's nice. It's really nice. It's just something I don't think about anymore. It's lovely.
Oh, so you're not the Chewbacca type at winter?
I used to be, and I think most females are the same, that they just kind of don't really bother too much in the wintertime. If you're going to be wearing long pants anyway, why bother going through the trouble of shaving your legs? Hi, Faye. Welcome to whatever this is. This is what happens when I have just chatting streams. This is the bullshit that happens. Yes,
And
there
to be
are
fair, I can
maintenance-
understand. I have hairy ass legs.
Yeah, but you're a guy. You're supposed to have hairy legs. There are maintenance visits, yes, depending on what you're like, you know, like if you have something like, say, PCOS or like a hormonal, like, imbalance of some kind where you're a bit hairier to start with, you'll probably go every like 6 months or so. But typically it's a year. Like I go once every, I don't know, 8 months or so to just have a maintenance visit.
Maintenance, bitch, need an oil change. Is
But
it
no,
like how
if you ask
Peter...
me, 200% worth it. You have to have the right skin and hair for it, though. Like for me, for instance, my hair is really quite dark. I have like a medium to dark brown hair, but my skin is extremely light. I'm so white, I see through, right? I'm see through. And that's what it's meant for. It's meant for dark hair against light skin. Like, darker skin tones can obviously still do it, but I think it's not as effective. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it's different if you have a darker skin tone. But I think they just use like a different level of laser or something like that.
I mean,
But,
it's
like,
obviously different. It's science.
Well, yeah, I'm not having, that guy. I'm not having that guy come after me because I'm artist or something. I'm saying it's
This
science.
is not artist. This is science. If you have a darker skin tone, you will be use a different type of laser in order to help you work.
Is all I'm saying. I mean, I'd recommend it to anybody. It's amazing. Like, actually, I think I was the only, like, super pale person that was even there, to be honest. There was a lot of, like, medium skin-toned people there. So even if you're a little bit darker, you can absolutely get it done. But I was the only ghost that haunted that office, for sure.
Ghost.
Ghost.
And ghost and haunted.
But
Oh,
yeah,
geez, that
if
goes
it's
the way she pays our bills.
if it's your thing, if you can take the pain and it's within your means money wise to get it done, I would absolutely recommend it. I love it. Better than waxing, better than shaving, for sure. But yeah, I'd 100% recommend it. But you just have to talk to them. Like, mine offered a free consultation. Bunk. Before I ever went in there. So go in and talk to them, because if you go to a reputable place, they'll tell you. They'll look at your skin tone and your hair, and they'll ask you questions. Things like, do you burn in the sun? Things like that. Like, you can't go out in the sun for like you can't go like tanning, for instance. And it's different if you have tattoos and stuff. I think they can't go over tattoos. And if you have like abrasions and stuff like that, or scars, it's a little different. But they say don't go out in the sun or wear sunscreen for a little while afterwards, for like a couple weeks or something, because otherwise it doesn't heal
I don't go out
right.
in the sun anyways.
Neither do I. They say, do you burn in the sun? I go, absolutely I do. I go outside, I am pink. My nose will turn tomato red. That's exactly what I said, Mackie. But actually, it's funny because they insisted that even on a cloudy day, which is every day in the UK, they say, oh, wear sunscreen anyway, because it's still UV. So I thought that was interesting.
I'm sorry, madam, you're gonna get a moonburn.
I'm gonna get cloud burn. But I said, nah, I burn. If I go outside, my nose is always the first thing to get it. I'll get this little pink nose. Nothing else will burn right away. Within 5 minutes, my nose will burn, and then I'll get the freckles. The dreaded freckles will come. Oh my god. No, you joke, but it's so like that. It is so like that.
What is the real
You were in
creeper?
Kenya for 3 weeks doing safari and didn't burn? What kind of skin you got, bro? What? Neon white. I love it. It's perfect. I'm a phlebotomist's dream because I am so white, I am transparent, and you can see the veins in my arms. It's crazy. We cleaned
To
the
be fair,
drill.
same.
Ah, yes.
Okay, let's do something more tedious.
Oh, goody. Neon, what the fuck is that? Did you put me in the sewer?
Ah, yes. Right.
I always
Skin
knew I
and
was a
the
turd,
blood.
but what the Oh boy.
Press tab.
Oh,
Flashbang. Boom.
what is this?
This is a
This is-
subway bathroom, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, we've got toilets. Oh. Rectum cat? Ret.
What?
There's a gnome in the toilet.
Retium cat.
Unknowing what? Woo!
Let me see.
I took him
Bro,
out
you
of
don't
the
know where
toilet.
that's been. I mean, you do know where it's been.
Why is the toilet angry?
Because you shit in it. You'd be pretty unhappy too if someone shit in your face.
Brother, you really think I'm a shit in here?
I mean, maybe we could have. Is this meant to be urinals? Is this what this is supposed to be?
No, it's showers.
This is showers?
Yeah, you got a little like handle right there. Wait,
Then where
urinals?
does-
Oh my god, these are urinals. What?
Would you?
I've never seen a urinal like this in my life.
But where do you piss? Like,
In this right here, there's the trick. You,
Oh,
like,
good.
stand
I'm
on this
finally
metal
living
thing
my
here,
dream.
And then you just piss there, and then that's the spreader. That's what the water comes out of to a degree.
what the fuck? I mean, that's enough hole for a shit to go through. If you like waffle stomp it.
Oh my god. Actually, is Cat in my chat? Cat, I need you to tell the story of the last time that you were at Manchester Airport and you went to the bathroom. What horrors you saw?
What? Did he have to waffle stomp?
No, this story is actually pretty good, but it's not my place to tell it, so I hope he's in my chat. Cat! Tell stories! We're doing story time here today. If not, I'm gonna tell it, but I won't tell it nearly as interestingly.
I'm getting flashbanged every single time I press tab.
You can tell by using your eyeballs that it's dirty. Oh, did you know that these walls are white? Oh, I didn't know. Good lord. Oh, this bothers me so much. I have such a germophobia with public bathrooms and subways for that matter. And this is just an unholy nightmare that's happening here.
Yeah, I'll be the first to say that I hate using public bathrooms, and this is not
Nah,
helping that in the slightest.
this is not it right now. The
Bro,
last
I'm
time
the
I was on...
I know kind of person that never shits in public. Like, I would rather wait for home.
Oh yeah,
How do you not shit yourself then?
I have very strong ass muscles. But bro, I'm not sitting on this shit.
Nah. If the bathroom doesn't have like them little like dainty like paper cover things for the seat, forget it. Even then it's kind of eh.
dude, I like never see those anymore, like anywhere.
I
There's
know.
not even the little spots for them.
Is that like a lost art or something?
I think it is.
I hate that. That's why
I do
society
too.
is
I
crumbling.
just-
That was the start. History books will tell of the reason. Professional squatter, yes! And that burn that you get in your legs, oh yeah. But it's so worth it if you just don't touch your cheeks to the seat.
It's even worse too when like you're forced. It's a bathroom, right? And you just walked in, you didn't see it happen, but someone was just there, so it's still warm.
Oh, no. Stop.
I love the feeling of what it feels like to press my ass against someone else's ass.
Men have it so easy that they can just stand. Like, women have to do the hover thing. Nah, it ain't good.
Men can stand while shitting.
Well, not shitting, no, but I would love to see somebody try to do the hover technique while shitting.
Bro, that's why you bring the strong homies. They're gonna pick you up in like a princess carry position and just...
You're not a bro unless you do that for your bro.
Push it, bro, it's okay. I'm here. It's okay, bro.
It's for moral support as well.
Amethyst,
Okay, what?
did you teach a toddler about hygiene?
Many nieces and nephews I do have, but potty training was never something that was ever put upon me.
I can't speak in a matter since I hate children.
I couldn't. I don't have the stomach for it. Women go to the bathroom in packs for safety. Just like anything else. Like, I feel bad for men that want to approach a woman because they always travel in packs. How do you single one out so that you could talk to them when they always have their friends always around?
It's always the fridges that protect the snacks.
That's amazing. I was literally just last night, as I was trying to fall asleep, watching the newest Jeff Dunham special, and he was explaining about how he had to teach his 2 twin boys not to put their finger up their dog's ass.
I love Jeff Dunham.
So yeah, I kind of get it. And like he got pink eye from it and stuff. It was a very odd special, that. I think my favorite is, God, was it Louis C.K. that said it? He's normally a bit raunchy for me, but he said something like, when you have boys will do damage that you can measure in dollars. It is a monetary, money, financial thing. They do physical destruction to your home and your surroundings and your prized possessions and things like
But
this.
females do emotional damage, yes.
Yes, but girls will destroy your mind and soul. And you know what? I kind of get the basis of that joke. I really do.
All humor has a semblance of truth to it.
Like, I would have no idea, for instance, I would have absolutely no idea how to potty train a boy. How does one even do that?
You grab the stool, you tell him to step on it, aim at the toilet, and leave him to it.
I just...
No, the easiest way to teach is that you grab a garden hose and then you just imitate.
Huh. I mean,
We
fair enough.
little boys are like fucking monkeys. If we see, we do.
I couldn't. My brother used to tell me the story about how my mom would put M&Ms in the toilet and say aim for that. I think that's a waste of M&Ms, honestly.
Yeah, wait a minute. No, don't do that, because then guys are going to reach in afterwards. Like, the little boys are going to reach and be like, I want the M&M!
Yeah, like even the public bathrooms has like fucking snacks in them.
What?
That was the meme where like in urinals there is usually a
urinal
like,
cakes.
yeah, they are like these little tablets that like makes it clean.
Wait. You're gonna have to explain boy things to me right now. Cake?
Wait, how do you not know what a urinal... Okay, no. So, a urinal...
I visit men's bathrooms only in my dream.
I understand that, but you have the type of neurospicy brain that you'd be like, how do men use the bathroom, and how do public bathrooms work? And that I thought you would have known what a urinal cake is.
Listen. The fetish portion of the porn sites don't get that realistic and specific, okay? You're gonna have to explain it to me.
A urinal cake is just a type of cleaner, essentially, that's put in the bottom of a urinal. It's essentially a soap tablet, as Varamar said, but it's a lot more, like, resistant, so to speak. It's almost like the bleach tablets that you put in the back of the cistern of a toilet, but not bleach, obviously.
Well, is it shaped like a cake? Netting. Why is it called a cake?
Because it's just a round,
circular,
like, almost like
yeah.
puck.
Well, then why not call it a puck? Why you gotta call it a cake?
It's just called a cake for some reason, because what happens is that...
Does it have candles on it and little decorations and strawberries?
What happens is, my guess is this, is that as, you know, it gets used, right, you know how those tablets get, like, a bit, like, rumbly and almost look like the inside of cake? You know how, like, that sponginess? It's kind of like that.
Right.
It gets kind of like that as time goes by. So I would assume that's part of the reason why it's called urinal cakes.
I'm so happy that Sage is here because so I don't need to do this shit.
I've dealt with her bullshit longer, so I'm well acquainted.
Huh.
But yeah, they're called urinal cakes. You can literally
Now
just
I
Google
know
an image
this.
of them.
Thank God I have guy friends to explain this shit to me.
But then, yes, Mackey's right. The rule is you aim for it. It's actually been proven that if there's something to aim at, guys will aim at it. Like, there was this place that tested by doing a little sticker of a fly in a urinal, and it showed that the levels of dirtiness was reduced by up to 54% at urinals because guys kept aiming at the fly.
That is true, yes.
I saw a meme once. You'll have to explain to me if it's true that guys aim
If
for
there's
the
a shit stain, yes.
Yes.
You knew exactly what meme I was talking about.
If
Just-
there's something to shoot at, we'll shoot at it.
Yes, exactly.
Is that literally just like primitive brain function?
Yes.
It's automatic.
And
We
it cleans the fucking
Powerwash.
toilet.
Exactly. Why do you think
Mackie.
guys like power washing so much?
I get
Hello?
it
Look what we're playing now.
I understand.
Bro, at home, I'm keeping the toilets clean. That's my
You know
job.
what, Amethyst? If you want a proper example of what it's like to be a guy, to piss in a urinal and aim at something in particular, switch to your red nozzle and just aim.
Yeah.
Do you do this? Do you get the spinny thing
Pretty
going
much.
when you're feeling a
Well,
little
yeah, 'cause
squirrely?
you can kind of like do like a little flex to make it come out faster, you know?
That wasn't on the fetish sites either. Damn, I'm missing out.
Guys play this game and think, hell yeah, because it's just like using a urinal.
Nice. Let's go. I've made very little progress here. I'm not doing it right because I don't have years of practice being a guy. Despite what my YouTube comments say. Have you guys seen that? How many YouTube comments I get? There's only 2 kinds of YouTube comments that I get. Sorry, 3. People that are
There was only
legitimately my
once when somebody
follows.
called you a guy.
No, not more than once. Or was it on TikTok as well?
It was on
TikTok.
TikTok.
Oh, okay.
On YouTube, it was only once.
Okay. I get 3 kinds of comments across my social media. One is the people that regularly comment on all of my things, like Hyber and, all of my regular followers that will make comments on my videos, which is appreciated because it's algorithm and blah, 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 engagement, yada, yada. Then there are the people that say that the only reason I have any success whatsoever is because of my tits. And then there's the people that insist that I'm a man.
With a voice changer, which you guys have watched her streams, with the amount of stuff she gets, her using a voice changer is literally impossible.
I'm sorry, but if I was going to use a voice changer, I would sound a lot better than this. Can't you usually tell a voice changer too? It never sounds natural. Like, ever.
So crackling is a big thing. It's like voice cracks, you get proper crackles.
Is that what it is?
That's
If I
one way.
used a voice changer, my streaming PC would literally blow up. Like, if I put one more thing on this stream, the whole thing would crash and burn. But no, I use filters on my OBS for things like compressors and like noise reduction and things like that. Like, I have a fan going constantly. Let's not unpack that. But I have a fan going constantly. So things like that. But no, definitely no like pitch changes or anything like that. Aw, thank you, Shay. You're such a sweetheart. But even then, like, you guys have had VR meetups with me. So far as I can tell, you can't put a voice changer on a VR headset, is all I'm saying. Or if there is a way, I'm definitely not smart enough to know how to do that. So that's even without filters and stuff on OBS too. Huh?
I think people who do it use the... Because I think there is a way to, but I believe they use the Steam VR headsets to do that.
Huh.
I'll have to look into it exactly, but there is a way, but it's like annoying as shit to do.
It's not worth it.
Not worth it ever. Yeah, no, it's not ever worth it.
There are plenty of people that are whole ass male that stream with anime girls and nobody bats an eye. It's fine. But no, I am, unfortunately, and always have been, a female. Had my own periods and everything. It's such a fucking joy. I'm almost done with this freaking hallway here, or whatever this is, entranceway.
The doorway into the forbidden area, and we're in the forbidden area.
We getting there.
You know what? I'm gonna piss in here. Get out, Amethyst.
Nah.
Oh, you wanna watch? Okay.
That's on the sites.
Just some casual things we've shared.
The last time I was on a New York City subway, there was let's call him a gentleman, that was walking up and down. Huh?
No, continue. I know this, I think.
Oh, did I tell you this story? God.
I believe, like, the day it happened, I think you messaged me, like, I just had, like, the worst experience ever on the subway.
It's typical New York City subway experience. There was a gentleman who we will just assume did not have a home. And he was going up and down the entire length, you could go between the cars of the subway car itself. And he was wearing very, very tattered clothes. And this included his pants. Ooh, 7 months. Oh, thank you. You've been with me for a while now. Very tattered clothes. So let's just say that stuff was around and about for all to see. Let's just go with that. And this man was actively, and I mean this, actively peeing while walking and walking up and down the cars. And as he went, you could see everybody having a very appropriate reaction to that, what with covering their noses and stuff.
Amethyst, do tell the one that you had over here.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I don't even know what to call that, though. So there I was in Budapest, and I was on, again, the metro, and I was going somewhere, and there was, again, a gentleman who we will also assume, I'm going to say, probably did not have a home. And this man also had very tattered jeans for all to see, but this one was his legs. He had some kind of, I want to say, like, open sores. Is that the best way to describe that? I think. I don't know what it was.
Just visualize a zombie.
I don't know. It was definitely some kind of medical, like, untreated medical thing. And it was something, too, because I was like, oh, hey, there's an entire metro car that doesn't have any people in it. Score! Let's go! I don't have to squeeze in and, bump into people and all of this. So I'm like, hey, score, cool. Free car, all to myself. There was, like, 2 people in there. And then there was this guy, and he was emitting an odor that is unlike I have ever experienced in my life. I don't know if it was him or if it was the sores on his leg. I don't know what it was, but it was intense. It was very, very intense. I did not know that a human being could smell like that. And I felt really bad because this was obviously something that this guy could not get taken care of. But yeah, the next stop, I moved over to the other car. And there were other people who had just done the same thing, and they were saying the same thing, like, yeah, I was just in that car too, and holy shit, basically. So, typical Metro experience, it seems to be a universal thing. It is a global thing that you find all sorts in the Metro.
Yeah, I love how that's everywhere.
It is a global thing, which is really funny because Hungary, or at least Budapest, I can't speak for the rest of the country, but Budapest has like the best metros in Europe. They're so clean, they're so
Just
well
Budapest.
taken care of, they're so like, they're glorious and pretty and on time and very well kept. New York, not so much. New York is a mess. And it smells. Like, New York
have very good metros.
metros have, like, a very distinct odor that I can't. But no, that, on a scale from 1 to 10, that was... I'm a polite person, and I will put up with a lot for the sake of being polite. And I really tried as hard as I possibly could to, like, not make a facial expression or, like, not make the guy feel bad. And I tried to just kind of, like, put up with it and just kind of like get to where I needed to go and not like make a facial expression or move or anything like that. I couldn't. I physically could not. You know that feeling when you smell a really bad smell and you get that like tightness in your throat, like you could absolutely be sick. It was
That's
like
your survival instinct kicking in.
Yeah, pretty much. Hi, Angel. Welcome to whatever this is. I love the emotes on YouTube. So cute. We're talking about Metro experiences. Does anyone in chat have a Metro story? Or an underground, or a tube, or a subway, however you want to call it in your country, in your language?
I need to hear these because I've never been on the Metro myself.
Oh, dude, it's an experience, as you could tell from my stories.
The closest I've been on would be the tram in the Georgia airport, the Atlanta International.
Trams aren't so bad. Trams
They're
aren't
not.
so bad.
Yeah, they have a lot more restrictions to get on them, seeing as you have to get checked in or been through airport security beforehand.
Well, airports have their own
Yeah, they'd have their own
interesting
people.
stories to them.
We all have horror stories.
I've been on the London tube, but I didn't have a bad experience at the time.
Tube.
The tube, that's what they call it, riding the tube.
I hate it.
I think most European countries call it the metro. London calls
Yes.
it the tube, or English call it the tube, and we call it the subway. On a Greyhound. I've never been on a Greyhound. How is that? Is that an interesting
Yeah.
experience?
I
The
like
dog.
them. I've been on it 3 times.
They're pricey, aren't they? So I imagine that you don't find all sorts on there.
They're definitely better than planes. But yeah, there are a lot of big reason why people don't use them. A lot of the times is just because you're on a long ass bus ride.
Yeah.
But they don't have like, at least the one that I was on, I didn't notice. I don't think they typically do. They don't have like built-in entertainment or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really just a more comfier bus ride because they have like proper seats, you know, with like seat belts and whatnot, actual proper cushioning.
Yeah.
So they're comfortable to sit in. You can actually properly like sleep because they have a good proper head cushion. So you're
Yeah.
able to actually like sleep on them. But beyond that, it's just like riding a normal ass bus. The people on there, you have all sorts, but nothing like too terrible. No people that's gonna make the experience outright terrible unless they have kids.
Right, yeah. Well, that's not much different from flying then, is it?
No, exactly. It's really not much different from flying. It's just you might get some more types, in the sense of you might get some more raggedy looking people at times, just because they don't care. They're just on the ride. They're gonna sleep the whole damn time. So almost kind of like the airplane, except they don't have to check in through anything, so they can wear even less at times, or have less standards. But compared to that, you don't get nearly as many entitled people as you do with airplanes.
Hi, Destiny. What do you mean by interactive, Shay? Like games and stuff like that? I had the joy and the privilege of flying when it was still kind of COVID-y, you know? When you had to take an 8-hour flight with the, what's it called? Is it N95 masks? The kind that good and proper suffocate you? Yeah, I had to take an 8-hour flight with one of those. Oh boy, oh that was fun. But I had the Karen that delayed the entire flight because she wouldn't keep her mask on. Like, we didn't even take off yet, and there was this woman that this woman that was, you know, getting into it with a flight attendant. And she was absolutely having a cow and freaking the fuck out over the mask thing. And she had to be removed from the flight. And our flight was delayed by like an hour.
Dude, flying during that time was something else. Because I did a couple flights during that time then as well. And
it was not okay. I took one of the first flights immediately after the international restriction lifted, because that's when my mom died. So I had to travel, and I had like a note and everything. Like, even going back to my home country, they were still kind of like, why are you flying? And I'm like, bro, my mom died.
And they're like, you have something else you could tack onto that?
No, you had to give reason. And like, when you're going into your home country and they're like, you know, do you have all the necessary requirements? You know, we're not going to say the V word here because we're going to start a fight, but you know, all of that, and the travel restrictions at that time, the things that you had to have. Oh my God. But yeah, that was a treat, traveling at that time. I hated that.
Yeah, it was awful.
My mom had to die then. That was her last middle finger to me. Saying, ha ha, bitch, I'm gonna make you fly right after the cusp of the vid. Oh, Shay, oh, darling. Oh, well, I love doing those streams. I really do. I enjoy playing with my community, but the problem with those streams, and the reason why I don't really do them anymore, is because there's always that guy. You know, that guy of which I speak? Or I should say that person. I'll put it this way. The last time I did a Jackbox stream, it started off really fun. It was really, really fun. I really enjoyed it. Like, a lot of my regulars were there, and we were all having a really good time. And then that person came in, because the lobbies are obviously public, came in, and people started dropping both kinds of N-words, the N-I and the N-A type words. And, yeah, it just...
Yeah, and like
that's the problem with those kinds of streams. I would love to. I love those kinds. I love playing with my community. I love my community. You guys are amazing. You know, my chat is very well behaved. Like, I hardly have to mod, you know, things like this. But when I do stuff like that, those are the people that always come in. It's also the same reason that I don't do, what's the drawing one? Scribble, yes. Because, again, there's always that person.
Which sucks, because what was their name? Meow or something like that?
The person that
Wasn't
could draw
Johnny.
like a fucking god? Yes! Like, that person very obviously went around to, like, Scribble streams and went into them and started drawing like Jesus Christ himself. And just, like, dominated the whole thing, which is totally cool, and I love that. I love seeing his drawings. That was so fun.
The most adorable things, the catfish they did.
Yes! It was so much fun. I loved that. But there's always that guy, you know? And I hate that. It was the last Jackbox stream that made me say never again. Because the Scribble ones were pretty bad. You know, there were people that came in and they said some not nice words and things like that. But the last Jackbox one, they hit an AZ word in there. And I was just
Not
like...
just one.
Not just one. No. All kinds of N-words and all kinds of slurs and, yeah, all of that. So we put the kibosh on that.
For the sake of the stream itself and not, bringing TOS onto us, we have to axe it.
I mean, we could
Yeah.
do, but like, you would have to exclude a lot of people from it then. Like,
Yeah,
we would
it
have to handpick the people that
Yeah.
could play with us, and then that would be its own separate problem.
Yeah, there would be a lot of logistics in it. Like, I would have to put something like the code in like the Discord or something like that, and then only have
even
like,
in
trusted
Discord,
people.
yeah.
Nah, it's and it's a logistical nightmare, is what it is. Which sucks because it's a lot of fun. I love playing with the community. You guys are really cool. Like, I found my people when I started streaming. Like, everybody that's here belongs here because it's the vibe, you know?
Or me, mommy.
But stuff like that, you get the bad eggs, and it's really hard. Excuse me.
What?
It's really hard to keep them out, you know? So they
Broskis,
really...
I cleaned half of it by myself. What the fuck?
Brother, I barely upgraded from the second thing, okay?
Same. And I'm not getting much money on free play mode either. I'm gonna have to go through career mode a little bit more.
This stuff is caked on, like, this is not standard shit. This is advanced, like, Taco Bell man at 3 a.m. type shit who's drunk off his ass. Who decided for some reason to listen to the grandpa joke advice of drinking olive oil on an empty stomach before drinking alcohol and proceed to shit himself instantly.
Oh my god. Oh, so Kat's not in my thing. So this is the story as it was relayed to me. The last time that he was at Manchester Airport, he said that he went into the men's room, and in one of the stalls in the men's room, there were shit stains that went up on both sides, like either side of the toilet, and it went taller than him. To give you an idea, Kat is 6'4", and he said that the shit reached above his head. I want to know what circumstance preceded a shit like that. How do you even do that? How does one explode out their ass so badly that it goes more than 6.5 feet in the air?
Have you seen the fucking gif of the dude who sneezed in the shower and shat on the dude behind him? It'd be like that.
I don't know what you just said to me, but you're gonna have to put it in the Discord.
Oh no! Okay, hold on. I need to find this gif. This is exactly how that would happen in Kat's case.
Like, I need to know what circumstances preceded this poor man. I literally cannot even.
Ah, my poor Google.
Wait, hang on. I just got so much in chat. Wait, hang on. I worked at a movie theater my first month there. Someone smeared shit on the wall. And feeling? What, like with their hand? Like on purpose? Freshman year of college, it was a regular thing. Every door. Oh my god! Why is this a thing? Why is everybody saying the same story about shit being on the walls and ceiling? What is
We
this?
had that skin in school too. But
What is
I'm about
that's
to
that
upload
one.
the gif into the not safe for work.
Oh,
That
thank
one
you.
had mental
There you
problems.
go.
Oh, I see. But still, oh my god. Oh,
There you go.
That's
So
rough.
that gif is a visual representation of how that could happen.
I think I know what you mean.
that's crazy. Never have I seen
Yes, I know.
my chat agree on something so much. Oh my god. That's crazy. How does this happen?
Because guys are disgusting for some fucking reason, and there's a lot of dudes who just think they don't have to care because they're not the ones who are cleaning it.
I
And so
mean,
they
I'm
can do
not gonna
whatever they
say
want.
that women are angels. I've seen some horrors in the women's bathroom, I gotta say.
Oh, no, at my school we had the same stuff at the women's bathroom too, so...
How
Yeah.
do you know?
I feel like school is just ridiculous as a
Because the
whole. Because we
teacher
had someone
said-
blow up
Oh.
all of the toilets in the men's rooms across the whole school for me.
I couldn't. Ah, the shit in the urinal thing. Yeah, absolutely. Without even the courtesy
Yeah, but
of the
that's
waffle
common.
stomp. Just on the floor. I couldn't even imagine. My
It's bad
germophobia
too,
could
as
never.
well, when you like go into the stall, and it's clear the dude before you pissed because it looked like he was actively pissing as he was like whipping it out because it's just pissed all over the toilet seat and like on the toilet paper holder and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's a judgment call because you either sympathize because dude very obviously had an emergency and couldn't quite make it, or he was raised in a barn.
Or actually, third option, dude was accidentally shotgunning because there was something blocking the stream.
Ooh. Or trying to do two things at once and it really didn't work.
Or he was holding it and sneezed.
Is that a thing? Does that actually happen?
Yes?
Yes.
Oh my god. That puts a visual
Have you
in my head that I'm gonna hold true to my heart.
Have you never pissed yourself while sneezing?
If I piss while sneezing, there's no consequence to that.
Think of it this way, Amethyst. If a guy is pissing and sneezes, if he's the type that like lets go because he like completely covers his mouth with both hands, it's gonna look like what happens when a little kid drops the garden hose on the highest setting. Okay, I need to move the gnome. Mr. Gnome, your throne
More
has
filthy
to be
streams. This is two different kinds of filthy stream we have going on here. We're talking about some raunchy shit here today because we're doing Powerwash Simulator and we're doing a Just Chatting stream, and somehow
So we're
we
fucking
got on
bored.
some pretty filthy topics. It's okay, I have all the warnings on my Twitch, and YouTube doesn't really seem to care very much. My TikTok... No. Listen, guys. Last night, my spit TikTok got taken down for sexual content. I had to appeal it.
Ow!
For spitting. For making a spit sound. I went... Ugh. And that got taken down for sexual content.
Bro.
Because
You
I
didn't
made
even-
a
you didn't
spit
even
sound.
You didn't even spit though because it was a joke or anything. You just made the spit sound because Bill was eating my ass.
Exactly. I was imitating what he did to you. So, I'm very confused. God, Shay, please. God, I hate that bitch so much. I cannot. First of all, that is not what you do to that thing. You do not huck a loogie on someone's dick. You don't do the... You know? You don't do that to a guy. That's disgusting. You do the real nice... Right? And you get it nice and wet and you... Like that. You don't get the snot in the back. You don't do that. Jesus. How did she get popular? I don't understand. You're doing it all wrong.
Amethyst is only pissed because that's her profession.
It is. I may not be a great thinker. I may not be able to draw or write or run very fast or think real good or anything like that. But damn it, I do have one talent and I'm going to school that bitch on it, is all I'm saying.
Light
She hit a
switches.
nerve. Light switches? Is that a light switch? No.
No. This was a light switch. What? What?
For science, I volunteer. Thank you, Shay. Thank you. Lights? I do apologize if me running around, you guys can hear my Can you hear my keyboard on screen? On stream?
A little bit.
Really? Fuck. Sorry. That's
Right
terrible
now,
streamer
but-
etiquette. Well, normally not, because I'm only really using my mouse, but now I'm like moving
Right.
around. Oh, haha. I found the dirt. I found the dirt. Ah, got it. Cubicle walls.
Which one?
There's many. I do love my keyboard though. It's creamy. I like creamy keys. I don't like the clacky or the mechanical. I like creamy.
All cubicle walls are done. What the fuck?
I don't see any dirt.
I have it highlighted too, and none of them are lighting up.
Oh! Amethyst got it. It's this one, but I don't see any dirt.
Oh, get it in there, in the crack. No. No, not this one. Muff. Oh, we did get it. Okay, sweet. Oh, this ought to be good. Woohoo! Man, that was dirty.
That one took a little bit.
That one did indeed take a little bit. Give me
Okay,
another big
next.
one. Big
Okay.
one.
I'm gonna go to take a piss, so be right back.
Don't sneeze.
No
What
way,
is
is this
this?
the abandoned? It's the abandoned house from Harry Potter. What is it? Not the one that's connected to the Mopping Willow.
Shrieking Shack?
Yes, there we go.
Yeah.
I don't think it actually is, but it makes me think of it.
I wonder what color it is.
Let's find out.
Let's find out. Oh, that's like on there too. Oh, it's cakey.
Man, this shit thicker than the goddamn double chocolate chunk cheesecake blizzard from DQ.
Oh, do you know how long it's been since I had a DQ Blizzard? Oh,
Those things are so good, dude, with the cheesecake chunks and like the malt in it too. Like,
shut
oh,
up.
I
Oh,
want one so bad. I got paid today. Maybe I'll look to see if I can get some.
I hate you so much. Can you send me one?
I don't know if I'll be able to. I might be able to like get you some Mickey D's.
It'd be all moldy by the time. Actually, no, it probably wouldn't. Haven't you seen those videos of the people that leave out things like
Yes,
fast
the
food and
first-
whatnot, and they don't even get moldy for like a month or something? It's crazy.
The first display of McDonald's ever sold is still around, and it's barely moldy.
Is that a thing?
I think it is, or at least it's like first in the country. I think something like that. There's a museum that has a first of something for a McDonald's meal on display, and that shit's like barely moldy.
Oh, God. I noticed that living in a few European countries is that expiration dates on groceries in the US are like exorbitant. Like, if you go grocery shopping once a week in the US, like you will have that food for ages. But here, or in any other European countries that I've lived in long term, that like everything goes out of date so quickly because we don't pack it with like the Europeans don't pack like preservatives and shit in their food like Americans do. Which took a while to get used to. I threw out a lot of food, and I feel very bad about that.
Especially when you live with the whole waste not, want not mentality for so fucking long.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you must use everything until you can't use it anymore, and that includes food.
Mm-hmm.
I damn near cried because I had to throw away a shirt yesterday because it finally started like ripping holes in it and all that. And I've had that shirt for like 6 years.
Oh, I'm the same. I will keep clothes until they disintegrate.
It was like my Bloodborne shirt too, dude. I was so sad.
You keep that shit for jammies until it is bare threads.
It was jammies though, is the thing, but it had a hole in the belly.
Oh no. You get something until it has holes in it, you convert it to jammies, and then you wait until it is threadbare, and then maybe you throw it out.
You give it then you convert it into clothing for your stuffed animals.
Aww. I really want Mackies now. Fuck you.
You know what? We'll talk later. Maybe I'll fucking DoorDash you some.
I don't have one near me. Don't you First of all, I would go back to being super fat. I used to be quite fat, and I'm not fat anymore. I'm like mid-size at best now. But like, if I had a Mackey's near me, I never.
You have like anything? I mean, I'll get you something. I got paid today. I'll hook the homie up.
No, I don't want to be fat again, please. That was not the life to live. The last cheeseburger in Iceland is still in a glass case. What?
Maybe that's what I was thinking of.
That's crazy.
Wait, Shay, is it like the full meal where so it's the cheeseburger, is the fries, and the cup?
Hear me out though when I say that Coca-Cola in at Mackey's is different. I don't know why.
Right.
I don't know how. I don't know what they do, but it's different.
I believe actually it's due to carbonation levels specifically, and also their filtration system.
I thought it was something like there's extra sugar in it, and they keep it in metal vats or something like that.
At least, I think at the very least for the Sprite, for why people say it's so like spicy, you know, compared
Spicy.
to others.
Why is it
Why
spicy?
it's so much better is because McDonald's specifically, at least the ones in the US, they use a slightly different filtration system compared to most of the fast food, and also their carbonation is different.
Is that what it is?
And that's why like your drinks are like super bubbly.
Huh.
Again, that's US info. I don't know if that necessarily 100% applies to overseas, but I can't imagine filtration and carbonation being different.
What was that? Oh, it's a comment. Did you guys see my last minute clutch off-stream Battlefield short that's on YouTube? Did you know that you could shoot rockets out of the air with a sniper? Well, I did with a sniper rifle, but with a gun. It's my latest YouTube short. I did not know that you could do that. Yeah. I did not know that that was possible, but apparently it is. I was quite proud of myself, although I do not credit myself any skill level whatsoever. It was literally just a lucky shot. I was going for the guy's head, but, you know, I hit the rocket instead. Oops.
You hit the rocket head. You know, a head's a head, right? Brother, I feel like this door is about to open. I'm about to enter like the Temple of Time in Legend of Zelda.
Guys, we're going to Narnia. Brazil is Brazil nice. Tell stories. Tell opinions. Was it nice?
I would love to go to Rio one day for the big celebration they do.
Carnival?
I forgot what it's called. Carnival, there we go, yes. That would be so much fun, I feel like. With all like the floats and whatnot and watching the parades happen.
Wait, is carnival not a common word for you guys?
It's different. Carnival is a different word than the celebration Carnival in Rio.
Ah, I see.
Also, welcome back.
I've been here for a while.
Did you
Yeah,
sneeze?
he's been talking. Kirby, answer the question.
What?
You didn't say no.
Did you sneeze?
Oh no.
Damn it.
I was going to make the joke that maybe he sneezed and that's why he's away for a while because now he has to clean his walls.
Did you go suppressor or did you just go full, like, louder?
I
It
always
was the
go
metal
suppressor.
containers. I knew it was something like that.
Yes, a fellow suppressor boy. Let's go. Respect.
Amethyst doesn't understand.
I don't. I'm sorry. What's happening?
Okay, so when guys piss in the toilet, there's a joke. Are you a loudener or are you a suppressor? A loudener is someone who just pisses directly in the water and you hear them frying chicken in the bathroom. A suppressor pisses at the edge of the bowl, so it doesn't make a lot of noise. Because
I
either they
see.
hate the noise or they don't want to be disruptive or just whatever.
I think I've seen that meme. Like there was a reticle on the side of the bowl, and it had the
Yes.
you know, when you have your phone on silent with the
Yes.
the little speaker with the X on it.
That's suppressor versus loudener.
I understand. I'm
So
learning
if a
so
guy
much about
pisses
boys
in
from
the
you.
and he doesn't sound like he's been in a Popeyes recently, then you know he's a suppressor.
Oh my god.
I'll be honest, there are some things about guys that I did not expect to explain today to Amethyst. I feel like this is just stuff you kind of would have known from your 5 a.m. Google binges.
What do you think I do at 5 o'clock in the morning?
Look
This.
at random shit in
Exactly
the morning
this.
because of the fact that you just don't know what else to do. You don't sleep.
I mean, good point. I'll give you that. Touche.
I mean, there was literally one time before you started streaming where you messaged me, like the first message I got sent in the day after I woke up, and it would have been, I got up was early for work, so this would have been like 11 a.m. for you. And within minutes of my alarm going off, I get a message from you saying, oh, hey, by the way, I always want to visit a goddamn Sherpa from Mount Everest. I think they have such interesting stories. And I'm like, first of all, how did you
A what
know
from
what a
Sharper
Sherpa is?
Image? What?
A Sherpa from Mount Everest.
Oh.
Yeah, that sounds
And I'm
like
just-
good.
And I'm just, first of all, why are you messaging me this early? You normally sleep till 2. It's 11 a.m. for you. Why are you talking to me? And how did you know that I just woke up? Second of all, I didn't realize you knew what a Sherpa was, and why do you want to go to Mount Everest? And you're just like, I never went to bed.
I don't sleep. It's just something that I don't do. I never have.
Woman, you know that on Mount Everest you need to climb the mountain.
But what do the Sherpas do? And what do they say?
The Sherpas climb too. They guide.
There's a dude,
You know-
his whole existence is carrying your fucking bags.
I do want to know, how often do surfers watch people die? That is something that crosses my mind now.
Probably quite common.
What is your 5 a.m. thought?
They're being like, just a casual Tuesday.
It's like, what are your shower thoughts? I don't know what's worse, my 5 a.m. thoughts or my shower thoughts. The shower thoughts get weird. The 5 a.m. thoughts are like the, hey, do you remember that embarrassing thing that we did 10 years ago? Let's ruminate on that for about 20 minutes. Do you remember that fight that you had with that guy? Yeah, let's replay that in our head 16 times and simultaneously think, is he lying? Did he make that up? And at the same time, you shouldn't have said that. You should have said that. You should not have said that.
The showers to relive every argument you've had, but except instead of just reliving it moment by moment, you say the better responses you should have said, so you win.
I am the perfect person to say something really funny 20 minutes after the joke was said.
Exactly.
Because I'll think about it 20 minutes later and be like, ah, fuck, that would have been really funny.
And then you like
Those are
nudge the
my 5 a.m.
conversation along.
thoughts. Yes. Be like, man, I'm really funny, you know? I'm like really funny. I'm just not very quick.
Amethyst, give me 3 to 5 business days to come up with a joke.
Wait, hang on. I'm loading a witty retort.
I'm gonna get you that t-shirt that just says sarcastic response loading.
Yes.
What the fuck? Oh, get clean.
So here's what my plan is, guys, and you can tell me if you concur or agree or consent.
I quit.
I know. The fact that you're still streaming with me and putting up with my bullshit after this long is actually kind of astounding, and I commend you, sir.
I'm
Yeah,
only
no
just now
problem.
getting out.
But I think my plan is going to be, we'll play Powerwash Simulator again on Friday to round out the week. And then I think it is time. Do we think it is time? It is time to finally start our Sunhaven streams.
I mean, I'm down. I love Sunhaven.
Okay.
Sunhaven is so bitchin'. For those who don't know what Sunhaven is, it's basically Stardew Valley, but
with
better.
magic.
Yes, exactly. It's Stardew Valley, but it has a lot more imagination. It has like class system. There's like magic and spells and all kinds
Better
of different
animals.
folks, different kinds of animals. It's very like it's like Stardew Valley meets a fantasy RPG kind of thing. It's very, very nice. And it has like quality of life improvements that Stardew Valley wishes.
It started
fishing.
with Baldur's Gate.
Ooh, that's a good way of putting it. Ooh, that's the perfect way of putting it. I love it. Dark Emo Boy. Let me think. I think there's...
There is, I think. He's the demon.
Yes,
Yeah.
the Demon Prince. Yes. Oh, what was his name? Oh, I forget. It was like Darius or something like that.
Something like that. And because the chick for the demons was like Zerla or something like that. It was the one that
Yeah.
started with the X. They also have the
Yeah.
fish people now.
But nah, it's great. It has all of the things that Stardew has that makes it great, but it has all of the things that you wish it had in your fantasy dreams.
The only thing it's missing compared to Stardew is mod support.
There's mods for it.
Is there? I haven't seen any on like. I haven't heard anything on mods. That is.
Everything
Yeah,
has
look at
mods. If it's on PC, the modders have gotten to it. that for the more recent Final Fantasy that just came out? Was it the second part of 7 remake? That
Was it second or third part?
Square was like, you know, I'm not gonna not release it on PC for this reason, but dudes, just do me a favor and don't do the sexy mods, please. Of course they're gonna. Tifa is the single most sexualized, hot female character designed specifically with the biggest of honkers. Of course the modders are going to get to them. But I'm just saying.
And with all the new scenes they added in with the remakes, like, are you kidding me? You think they're not gonna do shit?
You really think they're not gonna? But I can understand their position if they're kind of like, could you not?
Jeremy, this is why they haven't released Bloodborne on PC yet, because they know we'd mod the monsters into big titty Bahamagahoos. And we'd give Lady Maria a bikini. The doll! No, the poor doll!
Nah, give bikini to the fucking orphan of Kosh.
Change Orphan of Kosh's weapon to just the giant dildo from Saints Row.
You know what I wish was a better multiplayer experience? What's that one zombie game?
Man, there's a lot.
No.
I know what you're talking about.
The one that's the blonde guy and his daughter.
The Last of Us?
No. Fuck. It's literally, you're in a mall and you could use anything as a
Oh,
weapon.
Dead Rising.
Yes,
Dead Rising, thank you. Ow. Yes, Dead Rising. I wish that was a better multiplayer experience where it was just like unlimited or whatever, right? The three of us would have a fucking blast with that
A
on
field
stream.
day.
Yes, absolutely.
The newest one
The
that's
remake?
like cost like, I don't know, like
Hi, Sloth.
$50 or so. That
need to
one
get
has
up.
that, but the 4 has the horseshit timer in it. That's
That's
like
it. The timer, yeah.
4 has a timer. The remake should not have the timer in it. So if you ever want to spend $50 in a game, then that's it.
Yeah, well. But I wish that was better on multiplayer because it's such a good game. It is such a good game. It's so much fun that you could literally use anything as a weapon and just go around and have just pure carnage. But of course, no.
I played it a little bit, but like, and it's fun because like I beat up a zombie with a fucking teddy bear.
Yes! But that's
But,
why it's so
like,
much fun!
I tried with my friends and we had the issue of like, oh, this quest only can go for, I don't know, X amount of time, so fuck you.
Mm-hmm. And you have
And I
to like you
Googled
have
and-
to end the day at the end of every
Yeah,
day or
and-
something like that.
I googled and 4 has that, like 4 has this shit. You have to end the day kind of thing.
I played that back when it was on like what was it, PS3 or something like that, whatever it was. And I remember having a lot of fun with it. But when I eventually wanted to get it on PC, I suddenly remembered why it had problems. But that would be such a good thing to stream. Damn it. Shay calling me out, that one zombie game, girly.
Yeah, that didn't help out at all. And you saying the blonde dude with his kid did not clarify either, mind you, because Dead Rising has like 4 different main characters.
I mean, touche. Fair enough, fair enough. How we doing today, Sloth? What? Imagine Sloth's experience today because he podcasts me. Can you even imagine what absolute carnage has been coming into your ears for the last hour, 2 hours?
He's been wondering how the hell, why all the guys' piss secrets has been leaked. Jeremy and I would be tried for espionage.
It was you, it wasn't me.
You confirm the info, you're just as much guilty as I am.
That's treason.
So it is treason then.
I also just noticed, I don't know why, but this, hang on, this is about, what, 2 subs or so behind. I'm pretty sure, you could correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure I'm at 892 for subs.
Now you are at 894.
What? I got 2 subs during stream?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yay! You just tell your boss real quick. You just be like, wait, no. Stop everything. Stop all production or whatever it is that you do. And you just say, no, everything has to stop right now. I have to comment on this girl's piss-related stream.
No, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get your stream going on my phone while I'm working, right? So I work in customer service. And anytime like you have a topic like this happening, I'm gonna start surveying customers.
I'm gonna stop you there. I'm gonna let you finish.
Now look, I know you're trying to order a cake to have the most wonderful birthday for your 5-year-old, sir, but I need to know, how the hell did you shit on the ceiling?
Okay, so that is 4 subs behind, which puts me at 4. So I am 106. Yes, 106 subs on YouTube away from giving away the Not Safe for Work Emmy art for free, which is very exciting. I really want to give that away, so I really hope I'm able to get those subs, to be honest. Because that's a literal actual work of art. So if y'all got any of them alternate emails that you use for personal purposes, sub them to my channel.
I'm gonna start charging people for the Ascendancy 4 carries on PoE 2, and instead of having them pay me in Divine Orbs, I'm gonna just be like, you need to go sub to this random YouTube channel, trust me.
Just trust me.
Trust me, you get all 8 points, and you get new content to watch. You're gonna love it.
Have they been saying all the right things? I believe.
Now, if only I could say the right things to a girl for her to actually like me.
Reveal boy secrets like you've been doing. It's interesting to us because it's different from us.
I don't know, Amethyst, if I was 10 years older, you think it'd work?
I don't know.
Shit. Jeremy, what's some more secrets I can leak?
The footprints in the snow. Like one is way farther than the rest of it.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Again, she doesn't know.
Footprints in the snow?
If you're ever walking behind a dude and he seems like, for some reason, decides to do like a little stretch, you know, he has to take that one step that's just a little bit further than all the others. he may or may not be trying to unstick his balls.
Exactly.
Oh, no, I get that. That if you are a girl that is a certain persuasion or thickness, the lips can absolutely get stuck. If you have lips that have a certain something to them, they absolutely get stuck. Absolutely.
It's even worse during the summer though for like dudes. Like if you're getting sweaty down there and you don't shave, that shit is like Velcro constantly. You know, you got the strip shoes. Got that going.
Let me introduce you to a concept for the well-endowed females. Let me introduce you to the concept of under-boob sweat in the summertime.
Yeah, we get underball sweat.
Yeah, underball sweat smells like exactly what you would think of.
Oh, God.
It's like a teenage boy's like middle school locker room amplified on all the worst ways.
I can't say I know what that's like, but I can only imagine. Trying to get in the little corner, the little cracks. Boob sweat or ball sweat? I'm gonna say probably ball sweat, because balls would have the like hormonal, you know, like
Well,
under
also-
boob sweat doesn't smell that bad. It just kind of smells like sweat.
Well, also, if the dude is like having a really bad day and his entire body is sweating, the balls have the unfortunate pleasure of being near the ass, and so it gets like close enough to the ass sweat too, dude. And that just is not a good
Ooh.
time.
Oh no.
Come on, just let me play. Amethyst, I need you to move.
Thanks. Eh. I couldn't even imagine what that would be like to have like a good and proper like mud flap between the genitals and the ass. For us, there's nothing separating it at all, which causes its own issues. You know, on the big like 16 wheelers, like the really biggie trucks,
Right.
that they have the little like plastic flap behind the wheels so that the mud doesn't come shooting up behind the wheels. That's a mud flap.
Mm.
Balls are a mud flap. There's a distinct barrier between the boy parts and the ass. We don't have that luxury.
Yeah, and
You're
there's no such-
welcome. Now you will forever see your balls as a mud flap.
And there's no such thing as a wrong hole.
Agree 5,000%, but I'm just saying that's why there's a concept of wrong hole.
But there is no wrong hole, just bad attitude.
I would love to know the first person that got the wrong hole and was like, hey, wait a minute. We might be onto something here.
Now hold up.
Now hold up. Wait a minute.
Let him cook. Let him talk. I feel bad though for the first person whose ass ended up looking out like a goddamn windsock.
Oh my god.
Imagine the first cave woman being like, put it back.
Just an unfortunate accident. It's like a clown constantly taking out handkerchiefs. What is with this game and us having like some of the most unhinged like conversation?
It's the just chatting streams. How do they get like this?
Because this is
'Cause
what
it's
just
your
chatting with
streams.
you is.
I mean, you're both very correct. Oh, this VOD is going to be something else.
Clay is pulling from reserves tonight. There is no question about it.
I mean, we got
There's no
one.
clips gonna be made.
Is it safe?
Probably not, but I believe in Clay's editing skills.
Okay, but it doesn't matter about his editing skills if you spitting got the video taken down yesterday.
Oh my god, I can't believe that. I was shook. I looked at my TikTok and I'm like, why does this video only have 11 views? And then I looked and you have to like, it doesn't notify you in any way, or at least it doesn't for me because I have notifications mostly turned off. And it was like, oh yeah, sexual content. And I'm like, am I thinking of the right video? What did I say in this? And I watched it and all it was me making a spit sound. So I guess that's considered sexual content. So I appealed it and then they were just kind of like, oh yeah, you know what? Okay, you right. And they put it back, but still.
The damage is gone.
No, because even if you appeal something, like, you lose that momentum immediately.
What's left?
Whoop. I do. Ooh. Aha.
I'm assuming something like roof related.
Figurehead.
I don't see anything from this angle.
Excuse me for doubting your vision.
Siege that figurehead. Siege. But I'm shooting it. That figurehead. On the top of it. Probably. Or the
Yeah,
mouth
just like
of it.
little mouth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that what that's called? A figurehead?
Yes, the little like statues.
Oh, color me educated. I never knew.
Okay,
Wall
wall base,
base.
window frames, window frames. So it's not that window.
Window frame.
Not that window.
Did not get in the nooks and crannies somewhere.
Is this window frame? Just gotta get it.
Aha.
Okay.
Window trim.
That's wooden trim, not window.
Almost. She
Wooden
almost got it.
trim. I can't read.
Oh, the fucking up top.
I don't see any dirt.
That one.
I'm trying
I'm
to get up there,
spraying
but
it.
these steps are like whack as fuck.
Notice your stream is not long enough. Sage, maybe the top of it.
Ta-da!
On the other side. That trim went around the whole thing.
Good job. That's bigger than it looks.
You asked for something big.
Do another biggie. What comments do I have? Let's see. This
Oh.
ought to be good.
Wait. Do we want to clean the other subway? Or do we want to
Sure.
clean an ancient statue?
A Subway.
Oh,
I want Subway.
Okay then.
Oh, I love Subway too.
I love Subway. I don't even care that their
Okay, let's
bread
see
isn't
which.
bread. It's whoa. Oh my.
Hey, look, there's a picture of Amethyst's home.
Oh, this ought to be good. Let's see. Where is you? My home?
Yeah, because you're a fucking clown.
Wow. I'm so loved. Oh my god, where does one even start? Oh my. Alright. I'll start here. Oh, this shit's gonna be caked on there as well. Oh boy. This looks a little bit more like a New York subway, I gotta say.
All right, but back to the Subway question, because we got interrupted by your home. What's your sandwich, Amethyst?
Oh. Turkey breast and American cheese.
Man, I knew you were a basic bitch, but man, I did not expect that basic of a bitch answer.
Why? What's yours?
The sweet onion chicken teriyaki or the cheddar bacon chicken?
Ooh. Do they have Subway in, Hungary?
Yeah.
What's your Subway?
I know, didn't been there for too long, but like, I like the Italian sausage, melted cheese, and chipotle mayo.
Ooh, the chipotle mayo. If you could only have one kind of fast food ever, you could never have another kind ever again, only that one, what would it be?
For variety, that's probably Subway, but for taste, that's something more local.
There's 3 places that immediately come to mind and I'm struggling to pick.
I would
Which one are
struggle
you
to
happy?
completely give up Mackey's.
So, there's a southern fast food chain called Cookout that I absolutely fucking love. It's my favorite in general. It's like everything is just char grilled. It's great. It's delicious. And they're super fucking cheap. We're talking like you get a whole ass platter, which is like, for me a double cheeseburger, a quesadilla, and a wrap with a large ass drink for like $9, not even.
Sheesh.
Yeah, they're
Nice.
great value, they're great taste. But they have a whole lot of like variety of stuff. But then also Jersey Mike's comes to mind. 'cause that
Jersey
shit fucking
Mike's.
slaps. Number 42 Chipotle chicken Philly cheesesteak. Oh hell yeah!
Oh, yeah.
And then my third option would be Taco Bell.
You want to shit yourself for the rest of your life? You'd
Taco
never be
Bell does not make me
constipated
shit
again.
myself, actually. I used to work at a Taco Bell KFC. I am now immune to them.
Fair point, fair point.
I've shat my shit for enough for my life.
Is that the next version of shooting your shot?
I shat my
Shitty
shit.
my shit.
I also just noticed that all of these places are in Muckingham.
British!
Let's see.
Sparkleton.
Pumpton.
Studs East.
Detergento, Power Falls, what is Sponge
Muckingham.
Sparkleton, Suds East, Washingham. I love it. Bucketon.
Yeah, Muckingham, Detergento, Power Falls,
I
Harlem,
love it.
Caldera City, Baltimore, Washingham. Pomerol, Scoria, Buckington, Spongely, Mottingham, Blemishigan, Blemishigan.
Oh my god!
This is like your humor right here.
It is.
Scoria line, Buckingham line, Blemishigan line.
Wordplay is my favorite.
Not to be mistaken with pet play, but you know, that's another topic.
That's a different topic. Oh, I missed a strip. Oops. I left a landing strip on the sign.
Gotta leave a welcome mat for the visitors.
Now we're going Brazilian. Let's go.
Okay, I have to ask, because apparently this is divided among the women I've met in my life. Do you like
Oh, I
it, or
love
do you find it
woman-related
weird
questions. Do give. Go on.
if a dude taps before going in, if he knocks before going in, do you find that weird, or do you not mind?
Oh, that's just courtesy.
Okay. Apparently that's a very split thing among, like, the women I've talked about it with before.
I would laugh, but like not in like a mocking way, in like a having fun kind of way. I hold this true to my heart. I will die on this hill if you do not laugh, not in a mocking way, but in a fun, playful, having fun with someone kind of way. If you do not laugh during sex, you are having sex with the wrong person. I will die on that hill.
Get you a
Cricket,
person, well,
cricket.
mid-session, they're gonna play with your ass like the goddamn Donkey Kong bongos for the GameCube. Get you a partner who's gonna do fucking, you know, she's gonna make rhythms with your cheeks, alright? If he's not clapping cheeks to the rhythm of, like, Staying Alive or We Are the Champions, you're clearly with the wrong person.
See, this is exactly what I mean. Have fun with it. It's not so deep. It's not so serious. It's not supposed to be so much pressure. You gotta wait for, like, you know, someone's gotta fart or something, or someone's gotta, like, you know, say uncle because someone's bending something the wrong way too far or something like that.
I have a story, but I don't know if I want to share it because it is so, like, dumb on my end, but, like...
These are my favorite. Go on.
Okay, I'm gonna share it. You're not gonna look at me the same. You're gonna hold this over my head. I know you.
Oh, great. I have to have other visuals in my head about you that I don't want. Okay, go on. Let's go.
Okay, this is a very intimate story as well, so cover ears if you're someone who does not wish to hear.
Oh, there better not be any, like, minus 18 in here. I have all
this
the
is 18
warnings up,
plus, okay.
so, yeah, just saying.
So when I was with my partner, the one that I was previously engaged to, you know, one of the times when we were going at it, you know, hot and heavy, you know, we were starting off with foreplay, as all good people should, right? And it was her turn to receive. So I'm using hands, you know, I'm hitting that spot just right. She's having a good time, and in the dirty talk, wires cross. And for some fucking reason, I look at her dead in the eyes, and I'm like, do you love it when I rub my pussy like that? And she dies. Just instantly.
Oh my god.
But that's not so dumb because you just claimed your territory.
Fair point. Fair
I
point.
made a comment like that while laughing. I'm like, well, you are mine, right? And she's like, yes, but, like, she's laughing the whole time. Finger's still in, by the way. Like, that should clamp it down like a vice at that point.
Oh my god. That's great. You gotta wait for, like, you know, you're hitting it from behind or something, and, like, you accidentally pull out just a little too far and you get some air in there, but you're doing a good job previously, so it's still wet, you know, and you get that real sloppy fart sound and just laugh your asses off. because otherwise you're not having enough fun to be having sex with that person. That person is sexually boring. Try over.
Right. Like, if it's first time and they're slightly embarrassed, it's understandable, because obviously that's first time. But after that, you guys gotta be, like, doing, like, wet fart hand effects type beats with that. You need to make that shit sound like the goddamn lamp crushing the eye in the Pixar logo.
This sign is going to be the death of me. We're getting there. I don't know what
clean
kind
the
of,
whole wall.
like, industrial fucking paint that they're using for this graffiti, but goddamn, where are you? You have the power piss times 3 happening here. You cheating. Bring shadow puppets next time. Oh my god.
Nah, you gotta do impressions. Like, you gotta treat it like a ventriloquist, you know?
Jeff Dunham had that bit. Like, you're going partying and hey, I'm with triggers. I can make you talk.
Just learn how to throw your voice so you can make it sound like it's your head talking when you're inside.
This is really stubborn too.
You said that you want the fucking subway, I wanted something else.
Dude, I'm like really... I didn't eat before stream. I'm absolutely starving right now. I could go for some Subway.
Honestly, I could just go for any type of food. Fuck it. Let's just go to Golden Corral.
Ooh. Oh, it's been fucking ages since I've been to Golden Corral.
Include European, please.
It's just an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Southern food. It's an all-you-can-eat buffet that's like Southern food. It's all very Southern.
Nah, if you
What
want
the
a true
fuck is Southern food, woman?
Properly made fried chicken and steaks and things like that. Biscuits and gravy, you know.
I thought
hash
it's just
browns.
American food.
Nah,
No, we
that's
have subcultures of American food.
subcultures.
Okay, but like every American food is not American. I'm gonna die on that hill.
I mean, that's
Hamburgers,
true. If you look at-
hamburgers are fucking made in Germany. French fries are not very fucking American, but it's not French either, I don't think.
You know?
And, yeah.
Where are French fries actually from? Hey Google, where do French fries originate from?
Belgium. On the website
Belgium.
Belgium?
they say, despite its name and popularity, the French fries are not French. The origins can be found in Belgium, where historians claim potatoes were being fried in the late 1600s.
Color me educated.
Willet had it in his pocket.
How interesting. Of course, because it's fried, right? I had a friend who was Belgian once. He was very lovely. He came to visit me when I was living in France once, and he brought me real Belgian chocolate. Oh my god, so good.
That shit slaps.
That shit slaps hard. And he laughs to me once, because I invited him over for Thanksgiving, and obviously nobody outside of America celebrates Thanksgiving. So I invited him over for Thanksgiving, and it was very strange because I was celebrating this in France. And he he was very sweet, and he was saying about how the food, is particularly the fried food in Belgium, is like the most unhealthy shit. And he goes, actually, have you ever seen our Minister of Health? And I'm like,
Oh.
nah. This is his joke, not mine. I'm not making fun of anybody here. This is a Belgian person making fun of Belgian peoples, and I'm just relaying the joke, so don't come after me. But he's like, have you ever seen our Minister of Health? I go, no. So he pulls it up on his phone, and he shows me a very, very heavyset woman. And I'm like, oh, that's ironic. Does she do a good job at her job? And his opinion was no. But, yeah.
Yeah, but that woman has been made fun of by the whole internet.
Yeah. But I know people, and I know the internet, so just because the words come out of my mouth, even though it's just being relayed as a joke, people will come after me, so.
Let's just say that she was suing lift size.
I wonder what happened with that, because we were telling that story here on stream.
Apparently,
what's gonna come of that.
Apparently that woman posted a video that she can in fact fit in a mini SUV.
Yeah, but that's not what the thing was about,
Obviously,
because that guy
yes.
had like a little car.
Yeah, but she presented it with a mini SUV that she can fit in that, so she can fit in anything. And like, okay, I'm gonna do the same. It's not my joke. It's literally on Twitter. Sorry, X.
Yeah.
That the car has the side that the woman was sat on. It was like slanted by like 45 degrees.
I did see that.
It was almost scratching the fucking asphalt.
This is a more common thing than you would think. Like, people do this for airplanes. That if you are more heavy set, if you are a larger person.
So if you are 2 passengers in one, okay.
Well, that's how the airlines see it, that they'll make you pay for the seat next to you so that you'd be more comfortable if you are wide enough to take up more than one seat. And people say like,
As
oh,
they should.
it's discriminatory, it's prejudice, all of this. But I think people are not understanding how airplanes work, because the idea
There needs to be a
of-
weight balance.
Yes, there is very specific, because I had to learn it in ground school. Doing weights and balances is like the worst thing in the world. It's the worst fucking math. But anyway, the reason that airplanes are so uncomfortable, the reason that airplanes have such tiny seats. Now, mind you, this doesn't just apply to people of a certain weight, it also applies to people of a certain height as well. Cat, for instance, literally cannot fit in economy. Like, the poor thing is so uncomfortable because, again, he's 6'4". So even if he sits his butt all the way back in those seats, his knees are jabbing into the person in front. So it's not just a weight thing, it's a height thing as well. But the reason, there's a reason why seats on planes are so tiny and crammed in, is because when you're paying for your seat, you're splitting the fare of everything with the, depending on the size of the plane, 200, whatever, however many people fit in that plane. Your seat is paying for the gas for the plane, all the avgas. You're paying for the food, the paying the flight attendants, the crew, the captain and the first officer. Everybody is splitting that fare to pay for the necessities of that flight. So that's why you're all crammed in there like sardines, and it's very uncomfortable.
So what you're saying is that I'm not
So-
small, I'm economy size. Okay.
Yes. But that's why it's like that. And to say like, oh, I'm being discriminated against, why don't you just make bigger seats? It's not quite that simple. Because if planes had bigger seats, that would mean less seats per aircraft. And that would mean less people fitting into that aircraft all at once, and therefore splitting that fare less ways. So that would mean, yes, you could have your bigger seat, sure, fine, but your airfare is going to be crazy expensive because suddenly you're not splitting it with, say, 200 people. Now you're only splitting it with, say, 100. So your ticket is going to cost a lot of money. And then you take into consideration things like weights and balances, which is why, trust me, it pisses me off when you see people that don't want to pay the extra exorbitant amount of money, to be fair. I agree that when people have overweight bags, that the airlines charge a lot of money in order for you to have an oversized or overweight bag. It's a lot of money. I don't disagree with that. But what people do is they'll like put their foot underneath when they put it on the scale so it doesn't weigh as much. I don't think people realize how dangerous that is. Trust me, the pilot has to know exactly how much that airplane weighs. Hello, welcome in.
Yeah, but like, have some common sense and understand that you're paying that fee so you won't fucking die.
Like, it's funny because, like, even in the wintertime, right, I was always taught that in the wintertime, now obviously I fly much smaller planes than airline fucking Boeing and Airbuses, obviously, but I was always taught in the wintertime, in order to account for even something as simple as like jackets, like big fluffy winter jackets and things like that, that when you're calculating weight and balance, you're supposed to add 10 pounds per person just for having extra things like a fluffy jacket. That's how I was taught.
Which is fair because, again, I would rather pay an extra $100 than die.
I'm just
Depends on the
saying
day you
that's
ask
from
me.
someone that has some semblance
Fair.
of education in aviation. That's my 2 cents. Don't come at me.
I'll come to you.
Netflix and chill.
You should see me in, like, if I watch a movie. The worst, I think it was Ambulance was the movie. Was that the Jake Gyllenhaal one? I forget, but whatever it was. There's a movie, I think it's called Ambulance, and they were talking about a helicopter, and they were talking on the radio, and they were saying that it was a Cessna. Oh, I physically got up from my chair and screamed at my screen with nobody else in the room. I was completely by myself and I screamed at myself.
Don't ever clap again when you say something because I will leave immediately.
I'm that passionate about it. A helicopter is not a Cessna.
Thank you for coming to Amethyst TED Talk.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. We do power wash and
$50.
aviation education here.
Yeah, but those people pisses me off so much because, oh, I'm overweight, so I'm getting discriminated against. And I'm like, bitch, I'm fucking small, so I'm getting discriminated by fucking IKEA because I can't reach the top shelf. Like,
Fair enough.
it's the same bullshit.
Well, this is why I specified that it's not just a weight thing, it's a height thing too. No matter what, I'm kind of smaller. I'm only 5'4", and I'm, like, weight-wise, I'm mid-size at worst. And I'm horribly uncomfortable in airplanes. That's just how it is. Everybody is uncomfortable.
Yeah, but because you're thick, like, understand that, like, a scrawny guy like me, I would probably have a fun time in that.
I think no matter what, it's just you're crammed in there. It's uncomfortable. The seats are never cozy. You know, there's always that guy that puts their seat back and they go as far as they can so that the back of their seat is in your face, and it's just Unless you're flying like a premium economy or a business class or something, it's just not comfortable. It's just not.
Amethyst,
Person
you
next
didn't
to
say
you.
the worst.
What's
The
that?
person next to you
didn't say
keeps
the
dropping silent but deadlies.
That one. Although that kind
But
of
that's
can't
not even
be,
the worst.
that
Shield
can't be
them.
helped. The kids, yeah. But that can't be helped because the air pressure changes makes you gassy.
Yeah.
Now the guy
What if
that
some-
had Taco Bell before getting on an airplane, yeah. But the
That is
gas
the most
itself is not
dangerous
necessarily their
fast
fault.
food place in an airport is Taco Bell. I don't know how that's legally allowed.
Why would you have a Taco Bell in an airport? In departures. Why would you do that to people?
Because some people just want to see the world burn.
Apparently so.
You ever wonder how I got these scars? The guy next to me just completely just busted from the inside out, and chopped my lips up because he had Taco Bell before taking off in an airplane. Freak accident, I know. Never before did I expect to see a person blow up like Aunt Marge did in Harry Potter 3.
Oh my god.
This has been a night of comparisons.
This has been a very interesting stream. I don't think I've
So
ever
many
talked this
fish.
much in my life.
So many visual thoughts we've given each other.
I just wanted to have a nice chill power wash and chill stream. What happened?
I mean, it's
You
kind
can keep
of
your mouth
chill.
shut. I'm sorry.
You brought the 2 a.m. thoughts to stream.
It's that stream of consciousness. It gets weird, man. It gets weird. I saw my therapist once. One of them. I have many. And she goes, "Oh, you seem to be a bit of an overthinker." I'm like, "Yeah, no shit." She goes, "Have you ever tried journaling?" I go, "Woman, do you have any idea? That would be a piece of literature that would be illegal in all 50 states if I started writing down my thoughts. Are you kidding me?"
Okay, edgelord.
Wikipedia would make an article over me.
Have I tried journaling? Good lord. Trust me, it's bad enough that these are passing thoughts, even though they kind of stick around, but to put them in physical form would be an abomination of nature. Good lord.
I'd be the second most famous diary if that shit came leaked out.
Disclaimer, journaling is actually a very, very effective mental health tool, is all I'm saying. Just maybe not for me, and this is jokes.
Yeah, my ADHD couldn't handle it.
Nah,
Write it
ADHD
down.
requires
What the
things like music and things like that. Something a little bit more stimulating than journal writing.
Put me in front of a fucking Dark Souls boss and I'm gonna sit on my ass for 10 hours straight.
You can tell someone with ADHD exactly how into something they are by how still they are. Like if you put someone with ADHD in front of a movie, you could tell exactly how much they like it and how into it they are by how still they are.
Why would you call me out like that?
So if you watch a movie that you really like and you're really into, you will hold still. But if you're really not that into it and it's not stimulating enough, you'll like gremlin sit and then gremlin sit another way, go get a drink, wiggle around, do that foot tappy thing.
I do that always, no matter what.
You need to be more stimulated.
Fucking wish.
Which is why people with ADHD like coffee. It is a stimulant.
Yeah,
I
but it
take
usually
that shit before
backfires.
going to bed. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, coffee will put an ADHD person to sleep. Absolutely.
Like, I fucking love. My parents didn't let me have coffee because, oh, that will wake you up. You won't sleep. And I'm like,
Do
bitch.
you know me?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm chugging 2 liters of Mountain Dew behind their backs when hanging out with my friends, and they're just like, ah, it's fine.
Trust me, energy drinks do nothing. I assure you.
They
That's why
don't.
energy
I
drinks
drink
for
that shit
me
for
do a little
flavor.
better than coffee, because coffee will enter my body and then come to a crossroads between waking me up, giving me a panic attack, and giving me the shits. And it almost never does the first. So energy drinks are usually a little bit better because at least they're not diuretics.
There was that one time I did all 3 of you. I remember the
Lord.
message. Just,
You know the things that coffee is supposed to do? It's not doing that, but I'm getting the side effects of it anyway.
Siege,
Or
Siege,
like-
I'm panicking on the toilet.
I'm having a panic
she was
attack
like,
while
I'm,
shitting, help me.
I'm panicking, man, and I want to go to sleep at the same time, but I'm too busy shitting my brains out.
Help me, I don't know what to do in this situation.
You're like, I don't know what to do when you're feeling like a New York sewage pipe, okay? There's nothing I can do.
I don't know how to help you, I'm sorry.
I'm not a licensed plumber.
It is clean.
Have you tried using a snake up there?
Is this literally going to take the rest of stream, this one?
Yes.
Probably. We're only at 92%.
Nice. Let's go. We clean up the filth, we talk about the filth. Let's go.
The more filth we clean up, the filthier our language becomes. With each filth, I grow stronger.
Have either of you actually ever used a power washer before? Like, actually?
Yes.
No.
We used to, in my childhood home, we had a in-ground pool, and every summer at the start of pool season, we had to power wash the concrete that was around the pool. And my dad would mostly do it, but eventually he would get tired, and he would tell me to pick up where he left off, and I loved doing it. It was actually very
Oh
satisfying.
yeah, it's great.
But he would say, do not run over your foot. Like, you can actually do a lot of damage with a power washer. Like, you could actually really do a lot of actual bodily harm.
Yeah, no. That shit can damage the side of housing if you're not using it the proper settings. Like, imagine what that does to you.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not built to be weather resistant like a house. But yeah, no, we had a normally like after fall/winter when we were living in Georgia, we had a shed. And there was also a portion of the house that could be power washed, so we'd always power wash it when it became like spring, so we can get rid of all like the dead stuff off of them.
Yeah.
And that was always so much fun. That was like one of the few outdoor chores I actually enjoyed.
You can cut metal with water. Yes, absolutely you can. If the PSI, is that correct? If the PSI is high enough, you can cut, like, oh God, almost anything with water. That's crazy.
What is that? Pressure per square inch, right?
Sure, sounds right to me.
It sounds big brain enough. Have you watched those videos though? Of people cutting like the thin metal sheets with water? That shit actually is like amazing.
Anything that's an ADHD dumping ground kind of video, yes, I've seen it. What's real ADHD content? You know the what are those things? They're just like a pressure thing, and it just
Hydraulic
crushes
press.
shit. What is
Yeah,
it?
the hydraulic press.
Yes, that. Oh, I'll watch those like crazy.
The 1,000 degrees.
Sandblasting is a good one.
Knife cutting things.
Yes.
Or people dropping like the hot iron ball and things. Like, have you seen a hot iron ball get dropped in mayonnaise? That shit sounds hilarious.
Oh my god, I love
That-
those.
That was the fucking farting one.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it needs to be sounding when you and your bae are going at it.
Yes. Hello, welcome in, Alan. How are you? But yes.
I fucking love the guy that is mowing like lawns. Like making a time lapse out of it.
Yeah. I love those. I have a lot of respect for people like that. Like the guy that goes around, I think it's the same guy that you're talking about. The one that does like lawns for
SB mowing.
like disabled or old ladies or, you know, whatever, people that can't do it themselves, and he'll do it for free and he gets paid by the ad revenue and stuff anyway, and he just helps out. I have a lot of respect for people that do that. That's super cool.
That's
of
a
him.
Chad move.
That is a Chad move,
Carpet
absolutely.
cleanings. Yeah.
Yes. Oh my god, there's still so much to do. We've been here for ages.
Yeah, we're only at 36%.
Oh my god.
We've gone up 4% since you last mentioned it, of how long it was taking.
Jesus. Okay.
It's your fault, Amethyst. It's your fault.
I did say that I wanted it big.
We could have been drawing dicks on a statue, but instead you said you wanted a subway.
I'll just
She
start
probably
here.
meant the sandwich.
I want a sandwich.
And go into the kitchen and make one, woman.
Ha 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 ha. Oh, sexist jokes, my favorite.
How original.
No. The fucking fridge is, I assume it's in the kitchen, so you go and make yourself a sandwich.
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. My favorite though, I forget who it is, some popular woman streamer, and she was in some kind of really toxic COD lobby or something. I don't know what it was, but the guy was like, you know, getting after her for being a female, and she says, "I'm gonna fuck
That was
your
staged,
dad."
by the way.
Thank you. I'm gonna fuck your dad and give him a child he actually wants.
I love that
That's-
clip so much.
that's
And the
amazing.
scream the dude makes afterwards.
I love
Like a
it.
perfectly put scream.
I don't have many. As long as it doesn't dox me, I'll answer anything. We've been talking about some filth over here today, so I'd like to say we don't have many boundaries. As long as it doesn't break TOS of any of the streaming services that I'm on, and doesn't dox me.
To be fair, I think we are far above TOS at this point.
Hey, I've got the warnings on. I said sexual content, so... You missed the ball sweat convo.
Even I can answer that. She said that so many times.
Have I said that before on stream?
Obviously.
Oh, have I? Oh, I'm a D.
Yeah.
I've got back problems. I suffer from big titty-itis, and I've got legit back problems. No
That was
jokes.
awful.
No
'Cause
jokes.
I knew in high school there was a girl who had double H's. It was awful for her.
It's very painful. We were talking about under boob sweat on this stream too. It's very real. A lot of my model is based on me. Like, I also like rock the side part thing, dem titties. I wish I could wear an outfit like that, but this general actually, I don't know if you guys have ever noticed. I'm gonna see how many of my veterans in my chat actually noticed this. If you'll give me a moment. Looky here. Not that. This here. Can you see it? The beauty mark on her face. I
Yeah.
have that. That's based off of me.
Wow.
Wow. The Cindy Crawford, they call it, if you guys are old enough to know who Cindy Crawford is.
I have no fucking clue what you're talking about.
Well, she was famous for having the beauty mark on her lip.
Keyword was.
Well, she's a little older now, but, you know.
Or probably dead.
Is it hard to see? That's such a shame. Well,
Yeah,
luckily
when
my
you're at
model is
normal
super
size.
fucking high quality, so I can zoom in like crazy and you can see it. But yeah, that's based off of me. I don't have purple hair. I wish I could rock the purple shiny. I wish I could get this look going, but a lot of my model is based off of me.
I'm beginning to suffer.
What's up?
It's too long.
I'm gonna develop carpal tunnel in my fucking wrist.
Bro, how the fuck did I do this solo?
ADHD.
Is your right hand stronger than your left?
Obviously.
Right is for me, left is for the partner. That's why left is more flexible.
I'm ambidextrous. I throw a ball with my right hand. I do all the fun stuff with my right hand. But, like, I hold a fork with my left hand. I write with my left hand.
Yeah, same.
So you're just fucking weird.
Look, it's not my fault that it feels weird as fuck holding a pencil in the right hand.
I probably could write with my right hand if I tried hard enough, but it would look like child's writing for sure.
I was about to say, do you want chicken scratch? Because I can make chicken scratch.
I don't claim to have perfect handwriting by any means. I kind of do that like half print, half cursive thing. But my right hand probably wouldn't do so good. Hi, Jay. How are you? What? What?
Are you old enough to be someone's grandma?
Sure as fuck hope not. I don't even have kids.
I mean, you would be old enough to have kids. Not our age, but
I would be old enough to
18
have
at
kids.
least.
Yeah. But I'm not mom or mother. I'm mommy.
And grandma.
No. I refuse.
He's grandmommy.
But we keep it no secret here. I'm 35. Freshly 35.
Dun dun dun!
There's a difference, okay? I'm not gonna push it.
You're hitting room temp for the 35. It's already been like 2 months.
You shut the front door, okay? That's enough.
Bro said room temperature.
You've been sitting on the plate in the microwave overnight already.
Mm-hmm. No, you hush. None of that. You keep that. No, none of that. I am cool auntie. My siblings are much older than me. I'm the youngest of 3. My older brother and my older sister are in their 50s. They're from my mom's first marriage, obviously. So they're much older. So I have many little nieces and nephews, and I am the cool auntie at best. I will never have my own children. I am not interested. I will pass with that. Thank you. Not only do I not want children, no children would want me anyway. So I will always be the mommy type and not the mother. I reserve my maternal instinct and caretaker, people pleaser type personality, and I save it for my partner, if God would ever grace me with such a thing. Shut up. Don't
Who's got
encourage
it
it.
at this point?
I
feel
take
like
out
I'm
my
being left
on
unused
red.
maternal instinct on my cats and my partners.
And chat.
And Chad. Chad is such a good boy.
I don't remember the last time someone said that to me.
Well, you
Would
are
you
not
like me
chat,
to-
so sucks to suck.
Would you like me to heal your mother wound? What's your relationship like with your mother? I'm a therapist. I can help.
Ma'am, you've had the prequel, the main story, and the sequel for that. you know the 50 Shades of fucked up it is.
Fair enough, fair enough. Not many, considering I'm 35, really. Because, believe it or not, the relationships that I have had, the bulk of them anyway, if we're not talking about, like, you know, the shit like the online dating experiences where bro was lucky if he got a second date kind of thing. But, like, actual relationships, they're usually pretty long, between 1 and 3 years. So, not many.
I could never put up with another person for that long.
It's not easy, I gotta say.
Especially if you're talking about you.
How anybody put up with me for 3 years, I will never know. Then again, the last relationship I had did last 3 years, but he was cheating on me for all 3 of those years, come to find out later on. So, yeah, that was the last one.
I was about to say I've known you for 3 years, but definitely nothing like that.
Yeah, that was rough. Nah, because he was a pilot too at the time. This is when I was doing my flight training, and he was also a pilot. And I always thought that it was jokes. I always thought that it was stereotypes and, like, bad rep that pilots slept with their flight attendants. And I would like to hope that that is still just a really bad stereotype and that there are plenty of loyal pilots out there. But this one in particular was not. He absolutely was f***ing his flight attendants while in a relationship with me. So I learned that one the hard way. That was lovely. But yeah, that was my last relationship, and that lasted 3 years. Which obviously, if I knew sooner, it would not have lasted that long, is all I'm saying. But yeah.
Yeah.
That was not a feels good. That was a dark time in the Amethyst Chronicle.
That shit fucks you up for life. I know that feeling entirely. That you never fully recover.
Yeah, no, it's really messed up. I haven't been in a relationship since. And that was a hot minute ago, I must say.
Yeah.
It's not a feels good. It's not a feels good at all. I actually sacrificed a lot for that relationship too. So it's just kind of like that much worse, you know? But I did my part. I walked away with no regrets. It says more about him than it does about me. I didn't internalize that or anything, so such is life. Ah, it's all good. Thank you for saying so, though.
So anyways, power washing.
Do 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 do.
I said AMA and I meant it.
I know.
Which is filthier, this Subway or Amethyst search history?
Oh dear, if only you knew.
I know some of it.
Oh boy.
It's always funny too, because whenever stuff like that gets brought up, whenever you and I are talking, you get like super excited too. You're like, "Oh, I'm gonna bring you into this entirely. You know, here's some examples. Here's my recommendations. I got volume 1 through 4. You want to borrow that?"
That's a good one. I won't say directly, but I'll say that we've literally talked about it here on this stream. It's the kind where, like, you have a first date with a guy and he asks you that question, and about 20% of them you'll never hear from again.
And that's if you decide to tell them on the first date. Sometimes that's a second date answer.
No, you clear shit up on the first date. You say things like, I believe in marriage. You say things like, I don't want kids. You say things like, I have too many cats. Things like this. You lay that out front and center as early as possible. That way, you don't waste your time or his time.
Yeah, but once you say that you are 35 and single, I don't think that you need to ask the cat question.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's kind of implied, isn't it?
do this like, oh, another fucking insane cat lady.
Yep. Good for you, Shay. I knew I loved you for a reason. See you Friday, dear. Have a good one.
I had to respond to a text. It was very important. It was dinner related.
I missed a strip.
Whenever the guy blinks when day is getting hot and heavy. Put it back on. I missed it.
I was just being supportive of you.
How are you only at 50%?
It's a subway. It's quite the large area.
Fuck you.
This was my idea. I do take full responsibility.
Seriously.
You could have done like 7 vehicles in the meantime.
Yeah, but that's no fun. You have to have the biggie. You got to clean the biggie. This graffiti is really on here. I have to go over this so slowly.
Look, it likes it sensual.
Apparently so. Ooh, my first video. Ooh, that's a good one. Oh my goodness. Shout out to my AMA King over here. Let me think.
I know mine.
Want to say it was probably one of the first 3 Marios on the NES. Was it one?
Yeah,
Was
I
young
wanted
enough
to
for
say
one?
that in like 1980 there wasn't like too many video games, so you don't have to think that much.
Let me see. Back in the Stone Age, I want to
You
say
say
it was
dinosaurs.
in between playing with the dinosaurs and hieroglyphics. I think it might have been one of the first Marios. Maybe. Hey Google, what year did the original Super Mario come out?
1985.
Okay, not that one then.
Super Mario Bros. Was first released in Japan on Friday the 13th, September 13th, 1985, for the family computer. It was released later that year in North America for the Nintendo Entertainment System.
Then I want to say 3. I want to say Super Mario Bros. 3, the one with the little raccoon tail.
That one's a really good one. Yep, that one's...
That's a
Power
classic.
Wash was good.
Yeah.
I like World. World was always my favorite.
Yeah. So that's my official
No.
answer, and I'm sticking to it. Or, wait, or did the... No. You know the original, like, little Disney, like, interactive storybook, like, Disney PC games? Would they
DVD
have been
ones?
first? Nah, Mario had to be first. I do remember those, though. They were delightful in their time. And Freddy Fish. Does anybody remember Freddy the Fish?
Freddy Fish!
Freddy Fish!
I know Freddy Fish.
The mystery of the
Freddy
missing
Fish.
kelp seeds. I remember. And Putt Putt. You know the little purple car? Putt Putt was a lot of fun. That's going to be my official answer. I'm going to say Super Mario 3 on the NES.
I think Amethyst
Back in
was
my
one of
day.
my answer. Mine was the original Final Fantasy VII.
Your very first.
That was the very first game that I played myself. I watched games, obviously, before, but I did not actually play any games myself until Final Fantasy VII. I was 4?
That's impossible.
Maybe 3?
7 came out when I was 7. 7 came out in 1997.
You're right. But it was still the first one that I played.
They very consistently came out, like 8 came out in 98 and 9 came out in 99. It was like the very end of the year, but still.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Well,
you guys
that's
have
the first
10
one we
years
played.
between you.
Well, that's why I was saying that can't be right, because 7 came out when I was 7 in 1997.
Yes, I played it when I was like 3 or 4, though, because we owned the original discs. We still have them.
I see. Okay, understood.
I still don't understand how this is impossible.
No, because I was thinking that he played it when it first came out.
No, it was just my first game, which is what their question was.
Got it. Understood. I'm with you now.
No, it was Final Fantasy VII, Legend of Dragoon, and TMNT for the Game Boy. Or like
Classics.
the first 3 major ones that I played.
Does anybody remember the most brutal fucking games that came out for the Sega Genesis? Like fucking The Lion King and Aladdin and all of those that we played. Like save points did not exist. If you died, you just started the whole fucking game over. Those shits were brutal. These young
Lion
whippersnappers,
King's
they
still
have
up
it so easy. Oh my god. It's getting there. Oh boy.
I don't know if I'll have enough time to finish things.
Oh, it is time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Aww. I was enjoying my AMA. The AMA part of this stream only came at the end.
I mean, we're doing it again Friday anyways, though, right?
Yes, I think so.
So,
I'm gonna finish this section, so if you're gonna ask me something, do it now. Rapid fire, let's go. Question, answer, go, 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 go. I'm just gonna finish this section, because if I leave something half finished, I will not sleep. More so than I usually do.
so instead of getting the 10 minutes that you typically do with a power nap, you just will get 5.
I can't even do, like, black. Black is my favorite color. I'm the big titty goth girlfriend. Yeah, single yes. Looking is kind of hard.
Then you don't go outside.
I don't touch grass, so it's kind of difficult. It's rough.
Rough.
It's rough.
Rough.
I think someone said it in my chat once that was like making fun of me for having not had anybody for a really long time. But it's different, one, when you're a therapist, because yes, we do psychoanalyze you. Absolutely. We absolutely do. So that makes it difficult. And somebody that has been through the shit enough to know their worth, you know, and like won't settle, you know, that makes it a little bit more difficult too. Because I think a lot of people, they would sooner get into a relationship because it's better than being alone, which, you know, is valid. If that's your thing, fine. You know, you pick your own, you know, whatever. I'm not throwing any hate whatsoever. But for me, I would rather be with someone that I know is really good and really not perfect, because there's no such thing, but I would rather be with someone that truly makes me happy and truly vibes with me. Otherwise, I'm perfectly comfortable being alone. Does that make sense? I'm not uncomfortable having nobody.
Amethyst, I kinda want to go to bed.
And humble. I'm almost done. Listen to the ding.
You mean the ding for me cleaning lights?
Is that what that is?
That's what my things are, yes.
Thank you. All right. Let me see if anybody's on. Probably not. I think Wednesdays usually people aren't on. Who the hell is this? Did somebody change their name? Did I follow somebody that I don't even realize? Oh, they're ending stream anyway. Okay, that's fine. Okay, nobody's on. That's okay. Right. So thank you everybody so much for coming. This was actually a really lively stream, very talkative. I actually really liked it. So we will be back on next stream, which will be Friday, same time, same place. We'll be playing more Powerwash Simulator and doing more just chatting / AMA stream. Let me just put this here. Did I spell that right? Yes. Okay, because I worked on this today. I put out some new mouse pads and new posters, and I did it in such a way that there are more sizes now and a more wide range of countries from which they ship. That way, shipping costs can stay as low as possible for everybody, depending on where you are. So thank you guys so much. I got a whole bunch of stuff today, so you guys are amazing. Excuse me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I hope to see you on Friday. Have a good one. Bye-bye.